Hold on, y'all. Mm.
Oh my gosh! I actually did that.
Show me love. Hold on, y'all. Let me put my disclaimers up. Bruh.
I never.
Hey, y'all.
Wait.
I'm about to play some music. Hold on.
Never ever. No. To be honest, I do not know how to walk on. That's the highest.
Show me love.
That's a record.
Let me see.
That's a new record. That's a new record. That's a new record.
Oh, let me see. Shay, it say not connected.
Hey.
Oh, you can hear me, Shay?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yes, I hear you now. Hey,
Why is it
JC.
saying Jason? Oh, okay. That's somebody else. I'm like, why is it saying that? But why is it not showing me on the screen?
Because it say you only connected with audio only for some reason. I don't know why. But it say you only connected with audio. Hey.
That's weird.
Hold on. I gotta go until my stream y'all and post the link. Hold on. How are you, JCP?
Good. On the road.
I can hear you a little bit. Hey, KBNG. So just to let you know, I am on Big O and I'm on here live, but I'm on my Big O live. T. Hey, T. My best friend. That's my best friend. That's my best friend. So I be on Big O now, JCP. If you look up the Candy World on Big O under my ID, if you click on the search and type DA Candy World, you can find me on there. If you want, you can click on there so you can come in there.
I did it.
Hey, King
I'm
Wolf,
up here.
Yeah, I'm just on
you
the
heard me?
road. I heard you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm on the
Hey,
road.
King Wolf in the building. Hey, Carlos Tate.
I've never.
Hold on. Y'all know how this thing be. I was trying to pin pin my link. Shay. Oh, Shay Musa.
On my way
Huh?
home.
Hey, shout out OG.
Hey.
Okay. I was wondering if you was on here. Show me love. Hey, Livingston. I'm trying
We're
to
gonna have
pin
to get
the
that
link,
together.
Shay. Let me see.
I mean, I'm
Hold
on
up.
the.
I made it to the top.
You may have to do that with
Hold
your
on,
phone.
y'all.
I don't know.
I made it to the top.
So you say you on the road, JCP? Where you going?
I never
I'm on
really.
my way
I
home.
never. I didn't know how to
I had to,
walk on. And I did it.
Huh?
I'm so
I
happy.
said I had to go to the coast this week.
It was wrong. Oh, dang, you look thick back there.
To the
I had to
what?
go to I had to go to Biloxi
Oh, what you had to go to Biloxi for?
uh, take care of some business.
I don't know what the hell is going on with this stream over here. I'm fine on my Big O, but I don't know what's happening over here. I may not be able to be live over here because I don't know what's going on. Hey y'all. JCP, go to my big O because I may have to end this live. I'm gonna have to be on my big O because I don't know what's going on with it. It's
Hey,
acting up,
Chantel.
y'all.
What is it
It
doing?
ain't trying to let sweet. I don't know. I'm trying to pin the I'm trying to pin the link. But I don't know what's happening.
You might just need to go out of it and come.
I remember last time you pinned
Yeah,
the link
not
with
this
your
part.
cell
I'm gonna go
phone.
out the other part.
But you don't have to pin the link, you know.
Thank
If
you for the heart.
somebody else want to come
Oh,
listen,
okay.
they can you
I
can
can
just,
just drop.
drop the link. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay, that's what's up. Show me love. I don't know why that's in my head. Let me see. I want to play some music. I need to start bringing my Alexa in here with me and just let her play. Because right now, being that I'm not monetized on this other channel, I don't know. I feel like I can play music. I ain't even scared to play it. I'm like,
Okay.
y'all wanna drop me down and I'll be having but one or two people here. By all means, strike me then. I don't know. That sounds
They're
ugly
not
to say.
they're not gonna strike you. What they'll do is just end the live, or sometimes people say that they do that, and basically any money that could have been made or would have been made, that it goes to the, you can just elect to let it go to the artist, something like that. I forgot how it goes. I'm gonna have to go look it up in the YouTube, the YouTube rules and regulations and things. If you go to
Follow and
YouTube,
see what's going on.
YouTube help, it will tell you.
Okay. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. So yeah, so JCP, what's going on with you, sir?
I'm just chilling, driving.
You driving back home?
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Yup.
That is what's up. Hey
Your
y'all.
dog done found her voice, honey.
Yo, my dog, yo, she barked when she thinks she missing out on something.
She found her
She'll
voice,
be
baby.
like,
She
right.
going at it.
She thinks she missing out on something. Check on your dog, DJ. Yeah, one. Check on your dog. Why she barking?
I'm
Thank you,
Wait. If
Satan.
you
Thank
let her
you.
out, then you gotta let in the back. No, go pee. Or let her out. Okay. Love, peace, and blessings to you, beautiful women. Thank you. Where have you been, Chi-Town OG? Where have you been? I have not seen you. Now I'm planning my birthday trip. My birthday is at the end of the month. It's Aries season. Shout out to the Aries in the house. If there is a gift in this motherfucker for a Aries, I expect y'all to
Okay.
drop it.
Yes,
It's
Aries
our birthday
Nation,
month,
baby.
Aries season, but I think it's still Pisces season. That's why they ain't changed the gift to the Aries yet.
Yeah, it's still Pisces
But
season. Yeah.
whatever, it's my birthday
You're a
month.
mess.
I don't want nobody to feel no type of way, okay? I ain't gonna lie. However, it is my birthday month, okay? That part.
mine too.
I know yours before mine. What you say you going to Miami? My girlfriend may not be in Miami, so I may not be able to go, JCP. I may have to fly to Vegas or to the Bahamas or some shit. Cause she said she may be going to Texas. Somebody booked her a flight to go out of town or some shit. Mhm.
Yeah.
So I'm like, oh man, she may not be there. No, I don't know if I am going to Miami, y'all. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Oh, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm got two different views going on here. So anyway, I'm planning it. But I'm getting the fuck out of here.
And that's why I was
I
told
thought
to
you
listen
said you was
to
going I thought you said you were gonna send for me to turn up with you for your birthday in Miami. What happened? I
huh?
can fly in and back out. I can fly in on a Saturday and come back that Sunday. I can fly in for one day.
Like every one day.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to see if trying to see
Huh?
where it's trying to see if they still going.
That's
Still
why
looking.
it's hard. I'm gonna keep it 100. It's so hard for me every year when I get ready to plan my trips. That's why I end up going out of the country with maybe one person or whatever. Because to keep it 100, a lot of my friends be like, yeah, yeah, yeah. Tell me, tell me. And then when I get to planning it, everybody got a reason why they can't do it. You feel me? So I done got used to the point of knowing that they gonna do that, and I just do my own thing. Cause they be capping. They ain't trying to do it. And it's my birthday and I'm gonna turn up either way. Either way.
For sure, for sure, for
Right.
sure. Me
For
too.
sure, for sure, for sure, baby. Shay, you haven't met JCP. Why is this shit like this? Hold on. But why you not in Shay, you only on the audio. That's
I don't
so
know. It
weird.
should show my avatar at least. I don't know why it's doing that. What is your layout? What do you have as your under branding? What is that looking like?
Uh, I don't know. Like I can see you see JCP, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna go out and come back in.
You probably what your camera look like at bottom?
What my what?
I was asking her what her camera look like at the bottom.
It looks regular like it normally does, but I'm gonna go out and come right back in.
Okay. That is shy. Whew, I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I am really tired. I'm just because I got to get my 2 hours on Big O because I am a host now. So I gotta put in so many hours a day. But man, my brother party was so lit last night. I am tired. Like I am exhausted. We turned up. The decorations turned out good. I decorated his party for him, and it was what it was supposed to be. But ooh, I ain't gonna lie. That's why I'm going to bed early. I am tired, y'all. T, T, I thought you was already in here. You came and left, sir. Y'all hold down my hearts over here. Y'all tap the screen, tap, tap, tap. Please favor me. Y'all become a fan. I need y'all to become my fans. If you are new to Big O or new to my stream, please tap the screen. JCP, you in here? Tap the screen so y'all can favor me, okay? That part. Okay, let's see. Let's see if Shay in here now.
Yeah, it just told me it said you're in the stream with audio only. Maybe, but let me make sure my camera not being used by something else.
Mm-hmm. Cause that's what it told me.
That that my camera. I mean that I'm in the audio only.
Yeah, it was like
But
you
you
can
know,
only have.
I wasn't gonna get on camera anyways. But it should have still showed my
Hmm.
avatar.
Then she got to go out front
Please.
and pee.
Okay, that's fine, please.
Yeah, but take out the feet.
I can't.
So if you can't, I can't because I'm
not
on my
trying to
line.
get tried as a suspect.
No, just leave the door open and let her go pee.
A black man that opened his
Boy, it's plenty of the police that was out there. Ain't not gonna happen to you. I'm right here looking.
I'm talking about the police, Mom.
No, they way out there on the other corner.
Yeah.
Behind us. Take out in the backyard then.
That's what she was talking about. I can't.
Okay, well do it out in the front.
Oh my gosh. No, I can't let it out.
He don't want to let her out in the front or the back. Trying to power up 1 second. Power up then, T. Power up. My best friend about to drop them jewels on me. Shay, it don't even show like you backstage. Hold on. That is so weird. Hey, Rob Shaker. Okay, Shay, try it now.
It said you in the stream audio only. Maybe it's a new feature they got. I don't know what the fuck. But
So
what on the
JCP, when you
layout?
came
What
in,
does it
you
say?
just came in regular, right?
But I have my camera blocked like I normally do. But look and see under branding what your layout shows. You know how your layout can show that, and you can have that as an option where if the person ain't on camera that they don't show up on the screen, you can have that as an option too. You do know that, right?
Oh wait, I gotta go on the settings then. Hold on.
Yeah.
There she go.
Bam, there it is. It was something that you had done, Missy.
Something I had going on.
Yes, trying to blame it on me.
Trying to blame it on you. It was me.
Okay.
Oh my God. So Shay, meet JCP. JCP meet Shay. JCP is from Shay. Oh, her damn phone dropped her out. She'll be back. But I was gonna tell her how I know you, handsome. How I know you. How y'all doing over here on Big Old Live? How y'all doing? Can y'all hold down my hearts? I don't see no hearts going. I need them hearts to be going, and flowing. Like tap the screen. Look, like this. Tap, 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 like that. Tap, 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 tap. Come on,
Okay, my
tap the
bad.
screen.
JCP, I had I had clicked off real quick, my bad. But how you doing, sir? I'm Shay.
Yes, that's Shay the Gym Dropper. JCP. Oh, thank you for the heart, T. Come on, T, hit them hearts. So JCP is from my other stream that I told you I used to go live on a lot. I met him over there, and he is a faithful and loyal supporter of me, right, JCP? Or no? Look me to my
Gotta know
That's
that.
what's up.
right. He
That's
like,
what's
yeah,
up.
yeah. Uh-oh, fuck it up, T. Fuck it up. That's my best friend. My best friend follow me wherever I go. Okay. So I'm on this other app and he is in there showing some love. Okay. Y'all need best friends like that. You ain't
Right.
got nobody on your team like that. You ain't winning. You losing.
Child, I ain't
My
never had a
best
best
friend
friend.
supports me no fucking matter what.
I guess because I
Period.
was always stuck on best friend being a superlative, an absolute superlative, that I never even had a best friend. Child.
Oh, And like I was reading with you the other day, my childhood best friend, we've been friends since elementary school. Well, baby, can you be brave and open the front door, let her pee and bring her right back in? I promise I'm gonna open this window. Look, I'm gonna open it up and I can see y'all. And my pawpaw is right here, so y'all good. Let her out. Ain't nobody out here. Let her out in the front. Huh? Boy, go let the dog out in the front.
Chantel.
Chicago God in the building.
Hey, mama,
Hey, how you been?
I've been good. I just had a birthday, just turned 34 on the 27th. Everything
Oh
good.
my goodness. Happy
Happy.
birthday.
I was about to say happy belated birthday.
Thank y'all. Thank y'all. How y'all been?
Good. What you do for your birthday?
Um, stay in the house and you know, focus on my
Is she pink?
relationship with my wife, man, and try to better our relationship. That's what
Oh,
I do.
that's
Okay.
beautiful. That's beautiful. That's the right thing to do, honey.
Yeah, cause
Cause
So
it
how
was like,
is that going?
huh?
How is that going?
I mean, it's good. I
Which
just had
one?
to I had to
The
put my
new one?
shield down and understand that
It's probably
a
by the door,
woman
right? It's probably in the
is a
metro
woman,
bag.
and you know, sometimes you could mess up situations. So I just had to show her that hey, the reason that I met you is because I'm something different. I'm not like the rest of them guys, and that's all.
Mm.
That's all.
well,
If she
that's
pee in
good.
my house, then I'm a whooping.
Not me, because she can't come out. She's not going.
Hold on,
Sometimes,
y'all. I promise y'all keep talking. I'm gonna step away from the camera because I gotta go make sure the dog pee before she walk around
okay,
my house. But
okay,
I'm here, but y'all keep talking and Chicago God, go ahead and share because I think a lot of people need to hear it. But I'll be right back, I promise.
all right. Uh, it was
I'll
like
be
at
right
a
back.
point where it's like you can't be aggressive to every woman. You know what I'm saying? And it's a line of respect there. And you feel me? Even though I love her, if she feel like it wasn't no respect there, it was a problem. You see me?
Right, definitely. Because if you be when you be rough, like I'm one of those women. I don't want a man to be rough to me. What is that?
I don't know. And I can't even mute him either.
JCP, is that you with the music like that, bro?
That ain't me. Nah, that ain't me at all. Watch this.
Oh, that may have been her cell phone ringing. That may be the ringtone to her cell phone.
Okay. But it's just you can't treat every woman that come into your life the same way.
No, you can't treat anybody the same way because everyone is an individual. Different people have experienced different things in their lives. Different people have different triggers that they. Some people deal with PTSD, and mental health is more than just people playing like, oh, she crazy or whatever. It's way beyond that. When you experience lots of trauma, or even not even just lots of trauma, it can be one traumatic event can shape it can change and shape your whole life and how you view life and how you interact and encounter with other people when you're dealing with trauma, when you have suffered major trauma in your past. So it's like sometimes you have to have your kitten gloves on with people, and you may not know specifically why, but it does help to talk it out and you know come to a mutual understanding, and respect goes a long ways, and respect is earned, it's not demanded or given. So it's the one something totally different. Like me myself personally, I respect the person until they show me that they aren't
Oh my
worthy
gosh.
of being respected, or if they feel the
Wait,
need to
girl, be
disrespect
still.
me. At that point, that's when the respect goes out the window, and now it's anything goes.
Shay, you the only one back. You the only one in the box. Where he go? He was
Uh,
talking.
yeah, he was talking. I was talking to him too. I thought he could hear me. I didn't even look at the screen. Didn't know that
Chicago
both of them
guy,
had
where did you
left.
go?
Chicago God and JCP
Yeah,
had
JCP
left.
driving. So he made her hit a dead spot.
Hmm. But yeah, we were just talking about. He was saying you can't
Oh, he
be
come back.
aggressive. Okay, okay.
Okay, I'm back in. I got dropped out. My daughter ended up unplugging the Wi-Fi. But like I was saying, you can't treat everybody the same way, and it's some people that come in your life that deserve respect, and what I was doing wrong was I was dragging the pain from my first relationship, from my first baby mama, into this relationship. That ain't how it go.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
that can make for a toxic situation, and you can have major problems on your hands when that happens. Because we don't ever want to paint everyone with the same brush, or treat others as as if they
But
are doing.
Chicago, I mean, again, we never know what's going on behind the scenes. But I never seen. Well, I ain't gonna say seen because I'm not in a household with y'all. But what you're describing, you as, was not the presentation that I got from you when it comes to her and how you treat her and how you respect her. So I'm trying to understand where this is coming from because
It's
that
just,
wasn't
it's
how
just
you presented yourself, and that wasn't what I just don't see that
but
because
you
you
know
didn't
what?
say,
I had this thought that it wasn't okay. It was something behind my back in the clear end. You feel me? Like, so that's what I was thinking, but it's not there. It's not there. My I'm making up stuff in my head like this woman really is for me. So once because my family love her deeply, like they know she the best thing that ever happened for me. But it's just like I'm thinking, like, man, she ain't no angel and all this or that. But I had to come to some type of agreement. Like, okay, look, you know what?
mm-hmm.
I'm about to really love you how you supposed to be loved. I'm not about to accuse. Especially if I ain't got no proof.
So
You see
you
what I'm
was
saying?
accusing her of certain stuff.
Yeah, but it was like I had no proof. I'm just saying, oh, lady, you out here doing that, doing this, doing it. I had no proof.
Mm.
So my mind was playing tricks on me. Is that fair to say?
Yeah.
But at the same time, the only reason my mind was playing tricks on me is because I know what type of woman I have. A
Mm-hmm.
powerful black woman. And it was like, I don't want to share you with the world. I'm
Mm-hmm.
stingy. That's all. And I really was fooling myself. Like this lady, she go to work, she come home, she do her job. You know,
Mm-hmm.
it's sometimes a man will be like, man, look, oh, you can't be this faithful. Whole time that lady is faithful.
So she left because she got tired of being accused of not being faithful.
No, I told her, I say, please don't leave me. I'm sorry. I'm tripping.
Mm-hmm.
I had to tap into my bag and be like, look, lady, I need you. I love you. So
Mm-hmm.
now it's like I'm the romantic type and doing little things that she needs and she wants. You
Okay.
see what I'm saying? At first, it wasn't like that. It was like, oh man, you ain't going nowhere, girl. See what I'm saying?
Oh, okay.
Not being aggressive with it, but it's like, oh, I don't gotta do that because you still gonna be here. It
Taking
ain't
it for
like that.
granted.
Yeah, that's what I
Which
did.
is kind of like what I saw, but when I said it to you, you was like, no, we good. She good. I mean, I saw that because I'm
Yeah,
like, I never really got to talk to her, and it's okay. And
yeah,
you my son, so
yeah,
I'm like, okay. But I'm a woman, so I'm thinking about good women that come from good stock, and you support somebody. It comes a day where you get tired, maybe. And that's why I kept saying I would love one day if we could talk to her because I was just trying to understand the type of woman that she was because we only hear who she is from you.
right.
I wanted to hear from her.
Yeah. But you know what
So
though?
yeah.
It wasn't even her. It's just me not understanding the making of a woman. That's why I messed up at.
Mm-hmm.
Cause it's like y'all will get tired of us faster than we'll get tired of y'all. And it's like, especially if you not
Mm-mm.
giving me the right romance and special abilities to build me up. And not to say I didn't build her up, but we build each other up, but that wasn't enough. Because now
Mm.
if I'm telling you you're doing something, I'm putting it in your head like that's okay to do.
Mm-hmm.
When whole time she was not doing anything. She wasn't doing anything. My intuition got the best of me. You know
Okay.
what I'm saying? And I should have learned. I should have studied my female before even bringing it to her.
So she basically, again, let's go back. She got tired of being accused of being somebody that she knew she wasn't.
Yep. And she was on the verge of leaving. And I said, and I
Mm.
I, I cried to her, and I told her, hey, I'm a grown man. I ain't scared to cry, baby. I love you. You feel me? Like she didn't she didn't help me through the worstest times of my life, like to get over my mother. Well, not really get over, but
Yeah,
she was
I
right
gotta
there
do
with
some
me.
5 page stars. Let's go.
She was right
No,
there
I'm
with me. You
listening.
feel?
I'm listening, y'all.
And it was like, if you that special to me, there's nothing on this earth that I wouldn't do for you. And I had to tap into my potential, like, man, oh, you know what? I'm about to be a grown man, and I'm about to be the husband that you expect me to be.
And that she needs you to be.
Exactly. Exactly.
And that's big of you to admit that you were wrong. And also, I appreciate a grown man, especially a black man, admitting that there is nothing wrong with a man crying, because there's so many times that black men aren't comfortable enough with sharing their feelings with their significant other, even if it's a deep hurt, or that they feel like crying. uh, a lot of times, black men, they're stifled with their actual feelings because of of the fear of being talked about or talked down to. But someone being condescending, like, nigga, you crying. Grown men don't cry, and men don't cry. All that old stupid shit. You being a grown man and being a black man at that, a strong black man, does not negate the fact that you have feelings and your feelings are valid. So therefore, no one should not even fix their mouth to try to tell a man that, oh, your feelings aren't valid. You shouldn't be crying because you a man. Like, that sounds stupid.
I
Like, a
guess
man
for
doesn't
me,
have
Shay,
feelings.
I guess for me, Shay, and it could be me being biased because we was just talking about PTSD and people going through traumatic, experiences. And Chicago God lost, not lost. I don't like to use the word lost. Chicago God mom passed away. So I think a lot of what she's feeling is him dealing with, maybe not in the healthiest way, him losing his queen, his first queen.
Yeah,
And
because
and and
it's
it's not an
hurtful.
excuse, it's the reality of she has a man that's dealing with trauma.
And that's the grief process. And see, I remember, if I'm not, if I can remember correctly, I think um, that there was a thing that said that there are 7 steps of grief, and
Uh,
and and many different stages of grief. Like you go through the anger and the resentment and the
wow.
mad at God and want to question God. God, if you love me so much, why did you let this happen to my loved one? Why did you take my loved
I
one
did
from
that.
me?
I did that.
God, you know I needed this person. Like, I mean, I lost my mama December of 2020. So I definitely can relate to what you're saying
Ooh,
about your mama. And there's some hurtful stuff, and I'm the last person that she spoke to on this earth. And I mean, it's just a hard situation. And people that have not gone through that experience, it really irks me, and it really
So
low
you're
key
right,
kicks me.
Shay. I just looked up. It says the 7 emotional stages of grief are usually understood to be shock or disbelief,
Hmm.
denial, bargaining, guilt, anger, depression, and acceptance and hope. Symptoms of grief can be emotional, physical, social, or religious in nature. And I'm sure it goes a little bit further if we dig a little bit deeper. I never even thought about this. I just know how I personally felt. And
Mm.
like what you said, I was mad at God. I'm like, God, why? I used to say all the time, why you didn't take me instead of my child? And I was serious about that. And then my kids used to be like, but mama, what would we do without you? That's selfish. Why would you want to go? We wouldn't have wanted to lose you either. But I'm like, as
Right.
a mother, the first thing is you'll sacrifice anything for your kids or anybody
Right.
that you love. That's a natural feeling to feel like I would have went. Why you didn't contact me and say, okay, I'm about to take this person. Will you go in their place? Because I would have stood up and said, hell yeah, for that one right there. Because
Yeah. But
I've had fun. I've done a lot of shit I wanted to do. So I would have sacrificed and left for my child. But I
and I
was
but
would have and I would have did the same for my mother. And that's the point. I couldn't protect her. It was like I just gotta sit here and watch this happen.
mm,
And I'm the protector though out the family. It's 4 of us.
mm,
I got 2 older
mm.
sisters and a younger brother.
Oh
And it's
my
like
God.
I couldn't
that's a
do nothing.
message. Speak your message, son. Speak your message. That's the truth.
But
You
you
go
know what?
through.
At the same time, though, I do understand this, and I had to come with grips with this. Like God giveth, and He
And
taketh away.
right.
Mm.
So you were special to me, but you was more special to Him, and I had
Mm.
to understand that.
But it
You
doesn't
not
make you feel better about it.
it
Right.
don't.
It doesn't negate your feelings at all, and your feelings are valid 100%. Don't
Yeah,
ever let anybody tell you that your feelings are not valid and you need to get
Right.
over it. It's been long enough. It's this, it's that. Because
Right.
no, because that's the person who that's the only person in this whole wide world who you have experienced being inside of them as them needing your nurture. All of your nutrition and your nurturing came from her body. Like if she didn't put it in her body to go through her body first to get to you, you have a divine connection through your mother, you know.
Mhm.
So it's
and you know what's crazy? You know what's crazy? I just celebrated my birthday on the 27th, but now I gotta celebrate hers March 18th.
Mhm.
mm,
So she really was a Pisces like me, and she could. feel my feelings like when I'm angry. It was kind of weird. It was weird. But
And
uh
I apologize that I haven't been there for you, but I've been going through my own thing, trying to, you know, process.
no,
Uh, I
mama,
mean, it's
ain't
been
no
a
need
lot
to
going.
apologize. Anything.
No, but
You
I'm saying I haven't been there because you did reach out to me on a personal level with some of this, and I was meaning to respond, and then certain stuff was happening. We ended up going to trial with my son. They ended up giving a plea deal with these dudes. Like it been a lot going on. So I ended up like dealing with my own stuff that I didn't have no room to deal with anything else.
Yeah, and
You
but
if
you
you're
know?
know
not emotionally well, you can't be there emotionally for someone else if your emotional well-being
right.
is not
Right.
100% up to par.
Just long as I know you in my corner, that's all I need to know.
Okay.
For sure, for sure.
That's it. Cause I know you there. And that's not a joke, it's not a game. I know you there. But
I
see,
know.
it's like this. It's like, you know, the way God works is funny because he'll take something from you and add to you.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then you be looking or thinking, why is this person in my life? No, that person is not trying to replace that person, but I know you're gonna
Right.
need this person.
Right. That person there to ease those steps of grief, because when those 7 steps of grief, you don't go through each and every one of them in any particular order, or there's no time frame of it. And we live in this crazy thing called life, and we don't ever know what is in store for us next. And sometimes that can actually scare the living daylights out of
Yeah.
you when you don't know what's next, or what you could
And
be
we
on
need to
pins and
start
needles.
checking in with people. And that's why I'm apologizing because I'm not saying you at this place or space. I know you're not. I'm generalizing and analyzing what's going on right now.
Yeah,
Suicide is at an all-time high.
Yes.
People
yeah.
are taking out themselves and people that they love. And we talking about people that one day was just smiling and everything was good and they seemed like everything was amazing.
And
And the
that's the
next
key
minute
word.
they snap.
The key word is
But again,
seem.
that's true, but I honestly believe in my heart that some of these people really felt okay. But something psychologically is now clicking in their mind that for that moment make them feel like they want to check out.
And you know
Yeah.
what? I
And
was
I
in the
honestly
dark.
believe that. I
I was
honestly believe that. I don't think these people been walking around contemplating this for weeks and months and days.
Right.
It's just something with some of these people that they just want to check out at that moment.
Right.
And at
And
that moment, they instant.
that's
We
why we
live
got to
in an
remember that
instant
is,
society.
yeah,
And they
that's a
gone.
permanent solution to a temporary problem. And
Yeah.
that's what we have to remind ourselves of, that,
but
because
you know what? I was in that room too. I felt like
Mm,
that too. I
mm,
felt like that. I'm talking about God. I Hey man, I'm about to go up there with her. But it
mm,
was like you gonna hurt so many more people if
right,
you come up here with me.
the impact.
mm. So she ended up being your voice of reason and your angel. But what happens to the people that don't hear that voice? Don't hear it. Somebody
Hey,
saying no, and they check out because think about it. If you've been there, you could have succeeded at what you thought you wanted to do at the moment. And there's a lot of people that don't hear the still voice. They don't
Right.
hear somebody saying something, and they check the fuck out of here. And
yeah,
when people say, "I know this person was okay," I mean, ultimately, we never know, no. But in my thought process of how this stuff is playing out nowadays, these people are making instant decisions when it comes to this. It ain't like back in the day when people was committing suicide that you really knew something was wrong with that person. Everybody knew something was wrong, and then it happened. This
We're in a
ain't what's
microwave
happening.
society where people don't pay attention to other
Exactly.
people like that
It's
either.
like instant, like because you got to think about the value of life is not
Has
present
been
anymore.
diminished,
The
and we've
value
been
of life has been
desensitized.
diminished and diminished because people don't value life anymore. It's easier for them to decide to end it. Like nobody's thinking, I want to grow old. I want to grow like they like, okay, I did it, done it, I'm good, and I'm out.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
It's
just like
no,
my
And
it's
that's
cousin,
no,
scary as fuck.
it's no
and
worth, it's no worth on your life. Like so, like how I was thinking, it was like, man, the world would be better off without me. My mama
Mm,
gone. Fuck this shit. I'm gonna drink myself to death, and I'm gonna slowly die. And I'm like, okay, y'all never know. Y'all will never
mm,
know. The world will never know because my sisters, my brothers, they'll never know. They'll just look up one day and I'll be dead.
mm.
yeah, and see
You know
that's
what
like
I'm
the
saying?
you. I'm glad you rethought it and you see your worth and see that the world does need you in many different forms of fashion. Because believe it or not, just your words now could be saving someone's life. Somebody right now could be on the edge and be contemplating taking
Mhm.
themselves out. And just by hearing this conversation, have rethought it and save themselves. My cousin beats she's been beating herself up for probably about 6 months, maybe to a year. I can't remember exactly how long it's been, but there was a guy friend. He was a friend of the family, and he called her one night, and he was telling her, he was like, I'm just tired. I'm just tired of this.
Mhm.
I can't do this no more. I'm tired. And she didn't think he was serious. And he said, he was like, I'm feeling, pow myself, pow pow.
Mm.
And he said, do you want to be on the phone and hear it when I do it? You don't believe I'm
Oh
gonna
my
do it?
God.
And she said she hung up on him and not believing that it was, real. And then to find out the next day that actually he did do it and then he was gone, and she's still beating herself up about that.
You know what? That's like the most worstest feeling in the world. Like I said, I couldn't protect my mama, so that's why I'm beating myself up about it. Like
And
I
I'm gonna say
couldn't.
this: if anybody hear this live later, or you're in here now, I mean, I don't know. Uh, if you contemplating suicide, reach out to somebody you love. But there's also a suicide
Can you put?
prevention
I was
line.
gonna say, can you put the hotline on the screen? That's what
Yep,
I was
it's
about to
one
ask
eight
you to do.
hundred 273 8255. I'm not saying that that's a tell all, cure all, but please try
Get some help.
to get some help because I mean I don't have the answer. I wish I could save everybody in this metaverse in this universe, but I can't. Um, and sometimes I feel the pressure of feeling like I'm supposed to. Oh, I should have wrote what the number was. Duh.
Yeah, take a screenshot of it and put it across the screen.
But
Okay.
if you can't get to that number, you can always go follow me on Facebook and call me. Like it's Kenneth King. You feel me? And I'm in a black or white shirt. You can always come call me because I actually then thought about it, and I'm like, no, I can't. What about my kids? What about my brothers and my sisters? It ain't gonna work. You know what I'm saying? So I actually thought about. I wasn't selfish, and I really thought about the people that I love, and
Mm-hmm.
they wasn't gonna agree with that. It wasn't gonna sit tight with them. It would have.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Most definitely, and we as a society, and it's really sad that we, especially as Black people, have been conditioned to think that that don't happen in our community. Oh, we don't do that kind of stuff. And
Right.
not knowing we are human, we still feel the same crazy, evil world and experience it more harshly than a lot of people do because of
And
privilege and
don't
stuff
think
like that.
that people that feel that way got a race, age, gender. Man,
Right.
I don't know. Like lately,
And a
I've
person
been like,
can
what
look
is
and you think
happening?
right, and you can think that they quote unquote look happy, but you never know what they're going through on the inside. And also, I'm really starting to believe that it's something to do with all these additional hormones and stuff that they put in this food that's causing our people to be misunderstood and to deal with stuff in such a way that it is detrimental to our health because they trying to grow these animals faster and stuff to get them to
You know,
market to
they
make more money
cloning.
and make
They're
them
cloning
bigger. Yeah,
animals
they're
and stuff
cloning. Yeah,
already.
yeah, they're cloning them too. Yeah, and get them bigger. And then technology is moving at such a rapid rate that the a lot of these people in these labs are really, for lack of better words, just mad scientists. Because if you really take a look at it and think about the different things that's going on, I don't know if y'all have seen where they are showing and researching uh, to where that hey, we can do a heart transplant on get the heart from a pig and it can sustain a human's life. Like
Mm.
and there's a lot of people that's trying to they want eternal life in this form, so they are looking forward to different type of AI, and AI is really taking a big leap, and these people are really playing, they trying to play God is what I feel like. And especially like now they have actually started these communities that they testing out where it's all AI driven and stuff, and that AI running it and stuff like that. And shoot, before you know it, it's gonna be everything is gonna be dealing with AI. Because just think about it, something so simple as you go to McDonald's, somebody would usually greet you, welcome to McDonald's, can I take your order? Now they got a whole screen up there where you just punch your order in, and that's the and
Mhm.
we that person has lost their job, and then also that it's cutting people out and where they're no longer needing interpersonal skills, and they're teaching to be able to react and actually not even just react
And
but to be
that's
able to
why I
correspond.
hate to say this, but that's why um ooh, I may not need to say this, but I gotta be transparent. But that's why things
Definitely.
like what we're on now uh, um is really, really dangerous because it takes away from the human interaction. Do you
Yeah.
see how long it took me? When did I go on that meet and greet, Shay? Was that last week? And I was like,
Uh,
girl, I went and met up with somebody for the first time in
yeah.
years.
Yes, last
And I
week.
and I felt awkward because I done got so used to being here in front of the
Uh,
camera, not having to interact with nobody. And when I finally got out for the first time, just to have that quick interaction, felt like okay. But I hadn't got so used to not doing that because I've
right.
been desensitized. Because even with the big C word, that's what happened to us. We ended up being closed
Uh-huh.
in, sheltered, and now dealing with
Away from
people is not
society.
normal. That's the
And now,
abnormal.
and
It
it's
is.
really sad that people are more concerned with how they look on camera rather than how they treat others.
Yeah,
That's a bad situation.
yeah, because it's like people on Facebook, Instagram, they make up these stories and oh my life
Mm,
is great and but really
yes.
it's not living like that though. Like it's like
Oh, fuck it up, y'all. Fuck it up, T. Fuck it up. I'm
not
listening, y'all.
Because
I'm
yeah,
in
they
my
don't gonna tell you the bad part of their life. You see just the good part.
they ain't gonna say that.
If
They ain't
people
gonna say
don't realize that they're just seeing a snippet of their life, a snippet of all of the good things, that they're just extracting the good things about their lives and putting that on social media. And anything that's mediocre or bad, that'll never make it to the social media world. So
Y'all,
therefore,
I
it gives
gotta
this
get to that
illusion.
5K so my star can change. So I'm at 2.9. Y'all, let's go. I'm listening, Shay.
Okay,
I
they
was
give
talking
people
to
the
the other
false
screen.
illusion that hey, that we don't have to have any interpersonal skills to know how to greet a person and to know how to even interact, without even in complete sentences and different things of that nature, because people
Mm-hmm.
so accustomed to texting somebody, people will hang up the phone with somebody just to text them because it's like
Hello, and it's
they don't
like,
want to text, they don't want to talk to a
woo,
person
let's talk
they
about
don't feel
that.
comfortable with. You just want to text,
And I
text,
and,
text.
and and I think that's the hardest part of me getting to know any individual, um any man. I think that's my biggest hang up because I will say to a guy, can you call me and not text me all the time? Because sometimes I'll see your text and ignore it because I feel like that's something you should say to me over the phone or ask me over the phone. How you gonna tell me to tell you about myself in a text?
Hmm.
I
But
can't
you know
type
what?
that in a text.
Niggas be having hidden agendas.
They
He
could
be
have one
having,
text message of 10 different women.
yeah, he be having a hidden wife somewhere or a girlfriend or something. It's like it's easy
Mhm.
to text and delete it. And you know what I'm saying? Like you might got his nose open wide, but he somewhere else, somebody else got his heart though, so it's different.
Mhm. Mm.
Mm-hmm.
So it'd be like you have to know like who you talking to. Like that's why you can't tell everybody your business, especially a man.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Because you don't know his business. He's not gonna tell you his business. He's not gonna tell you he got a wife and 3 kids or 4 kids,
Right.
50 kids. He ain't gonna say
Oh,
that.
I'm okay, y'all. I'm listening, y'all. I'm talking to y'all.
But he only gonna say the good parts in his life. Oh yeah, I got a good job. Da, 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 da. That's all.
Mm-hmm.
Thinking it's gonna attract you when you got your own money. I don't need your money, nigga.
Right.
Hmm.
So I don't care about your good job or your brand new Bentley, nigga. I don't care about that. You feel me? Cause I got
Mm-hmm.
my own, but that's
That
how it
part.
came. That's how it came now to society. It's like it's all about money. It's all about money. I could pull out 50 bands and just walk in the store, and this female that don't got it, she gonna get happy. But that's the only way I can get her number though. You see what I'm
Okay.
saying?
Mm-mm.
Now if I was broke
You
and I
got the
walked in there with $2,
bands and you can get the everything else. Oh,
it's
Yeah.
they
coming
got
off.
you
Soul
speak
and
But
all.
president.
it,
That's still they sold for it.
but look, if a nigga think about it, you paying for that.
Mm-hmm.
But I made a whole nigga mad last night because he had a Gucci. Okay, y'all, I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry.
Come on, talk to him.
What's up with these men purses? Like when a man starts carrying a
Ah,
crossbody and
I
he
don't
ain't
know.
got a wallet in his pocket, but he got a crossbody because that's a fashion statement. I'm confused. And
I
maybe
figured,
I'm too old school, but I don't like that shit. So he had a
hey,
crossbody. It was a Gucci bag.
I ain't never one of them. Cause first of all, look, I'll come from Chicago. We don't carry no purses, but some of them niggas do. We ain't carrying no man
So
purse. What
get
the
this.
what?
He had a crossbody on, and he was trying to get this chick. She was a very voluptuous woman. She was chilling, doing her thing. And so he was like, I'm trying to get her to dance for me. I got these bands and da da da. So I was standing next to him and I said, I'm sorry, I ain't trying to be funny, but is it in that whatever you got right there in that Gucci bag? I said, because it look mighty flat, like you ain't got nothing in it.
Uh,
He was like, oh, I got the money in my pocket. I said, well, we can't see it. And she ain't about to come over here and do no split on you. And she don't know. Like you talking about, I'm going to give her $100 right here on the spot. And the girl was just sitting there, but I was fucking with him. You know, I joke a lot. But I know
Yeah.
I can piss niggas off when I joke because I really be calling your ass out. So I was like, well, where your man's at? Because your pockets ain't fat either. You say you got it with you. And he was like, I pay bitches to get rid of folks like you. Get rid of people like you out my face. I said, well, where your money at where you do that? And see, he didn't know that my brother was my brother. My brother cool with the guy. So they kept trying to tell him that's Red's sister. You know what I'm saying? And it was my
Yeah.
brother's birthday party. But I didn't give a fuck because it wasn't about that. It was just about you trying to disrespect these women, talking about you paying for splits and lap dances. Then nigga, where your money at? You supposed to already have it out. That pouch is flat. Well, he grabbed his bag and left the fuck out. And my brother was like, please don't let this nigga come back with no bad energy. Cause he was like, okay, I'm gonna show you. You know, he left. And I didn't take it as a threat, but you
It could
know,
have been
as
taken that
men,
way, like a nigga going to
yeah,
go get a gun or something.
Yeah. Yeah.
exactly.
If
And
I,
he lived
yeah.
down the hill, he left. And luckily, you know what I'm saying, he ain't come back. But it's like, how y'all gonna be in your feelings, but you can say whatever you want to say to a female, but then when she check you on what you saying, now you in your feelings and you want to fuck up something. Like what?
This is what I don't understand. And I
I
swear to
mean,
God, I didn't been to 4 strip clubs in my whole life, right? And why my mama always used to tell me you only throw something at a dog. So why is you throwing this money at this woman, this black woman, or your black queen, or a black queen that's disrespecting her?
mm,
I don't get the logistics of it. It don't make sense to me. Like, what's the point of going ahead and then you got a girlfriend at home? Now you about to leave out of here. You proud that you threw $1,000 or whatever, and then you about to go. Is you throwing money at your girl?
But you got to
mm,
teach people how to treat you. If I go in there and I sign up for that, then that means I'm down with that. So hey, it
that
is what
part.
it is.
Oh, by the
Because
way, y'all, when I travel to parties and shit, I have covers for my bottles. So this was from last night. You see how I got
Oh yeah,
covers for everything. Like I love, you know, I'm dainty like that. So don't pay me no
ain't nothing wrong
mind.
with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that. It's a respect thing with me though. Like, nigga,
Mhm.
this a black queen. Why is you throwing? Go throw some money at one of those. That you know what I'm saying, and I ain't gonna say their name, but you know what I'm
And my
talking about.
thing is, if you gonna throw some money, it need to be enough money, is what I'm saying. Because okay, I get what you're saying, but for the sport of it, because you saying that's what you doing, then I'm a G about it. Then I'm gonna make you like you gonna have to come with the duffel bag. I need you to bring the duffel bag, have the Timberlands on your feet, rocking that motherfucker like a roughneck. What's up, mom? Be like, oh, what's this?
Exactly. Yeah.
And dump that shit out, baby. Dump it out. Then I'm gonna be like, bands to make you dance. I'm gonna make me dance.
Yeah. Cause
Dump
that
girl,
that,
convo ain't that
I
convo. You
stepped
can
away
say
from
how
the
much
phone.
you
You did
got.
not get
That
up and
shit don't
dance,
make no
did you,
sense.
girl?
baby. That's sexy to me. Matter of fact, my biggest fantasy is okay. Oh God, here I am being honest again.
Uh, Come on.
My fantasy is to
To
have a
wallow in
dude
$1
come
million.
in. I don't care if you from the deep south, you from up top or whatever. Walk in with them Timbs on, them blue jeans, and have that big ass, heavy ass duffel bag. You could either have it in your hand or a backpack on your back, whatever. But be like, woo, this heavy. Baby, can you put this up for me? I'll be like, sure. You tell me, go
See?
on, get nice. I
Yeah.
got you. Go on, run your bath water. When you get out, I got you something nice. And I get out the tub. You know, I'm in there like, what he got playing? I don't know what's going on. And I go in the room, and he got the whole bed laid out with money. I ain't talking about dollar bills. I'm talking about some real money. And he
Okay.
tell me, we about to make all this wet. It's yours. And then I
Uh-huh.
next day be in there blow drying this money while I go spend it because it's wrinkled and they had to start counting this shit out. Don't know what I did on it the night before. That's my fantasy. I know that sounds weird, but
No, it don't sound
that's
weird.
my
That sound like a
goddamn
real
fantasy.
woman. That sound like a real woman, and like
I
that,
want
and
my
that's
man to come
respect.
in there and but baby, do what you do. I ain't talking about no random Negro, okay? I'm talking about mine. my Negro.
Yeah, I know,
And
and
just
that
because
sounds like
how much.
respect. That's like, hey, I'm
He be
about to
like,
throw this.
baby, all
I'm gonna
this
throw
is
this.
yours.
I'd
I've
rather
been
throw the
working
money
hard,
on my
saving
girl.
up to make sure this is all for you, baby. Be like,
Yeah,
what? Oh,
yeah.
we about to wet it up then. Let's wet this money up. And then I'm going to blow dry that shit the next day. Woo, we blow dry.
Pick it up and we gonna spend it together.
Woo, baby.
I
That's
used
No,
to
that's
wash
supposed to.
my
no,
money
ain't no
for
spending
Trump.
it together. Wait. Let's get it twisted. Don't get it twisted. You gave that to
Oh,
me. We ain't
oh
spending it
yeah,
together.
I
I'm
know how
spending
that
it
go.
on myself.
Y'all buddy is our buddy, and your
I
buddy is
know,
your
but
buddy.
I'm
I know
going to
that.
spend this shit on
Yeah,
myself. You ain't about to
yeah.
bring the money to me and then want me to spend some of it back on you. No, I'm spending it on me.
If I gave it to you, I don't need it. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like,
That's my
yeah, I
point.
don't need it. I don't
But
need it.
isn't that but wouldn't as a man that feel good, you know what I'm saying? You like boom. And
Yeah,
I ain't talking about a Negro that's got millions and that's just it ain't no sacrifice for him. I'm talking about it was a sacrifice for you. But you did that shit for your girl. I'm talking about that dude. I ain't talking about a dude where that money come easy and he got millions in the bank and that ain't shit to him. No, not him.
yeah. But
Cause
you know what?
that was
Yeah,
I'm talking
it's a
about
different feeling. It's a different feeling. It's like, you really respect her though. You
yeah.
and you love her. It's deeper than that. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I'm able to, like, all right, here, babe, take this, and I don't need that. I'm about to
go out and go make it back. You feel me?
Because
So it's
I
like,
have dated guys that had a whole lot of money. And guess what I used to make them sacrifice? They time. Because
oh,
anybody who know that motherfuckers
That's
that's making
deep,
a whole lot of money ain't got a lot of time because they constantly
right?
out there making money. So what I would
Exactly.
request, I don't want your money. I want you to spend quality time with me. How much quality time you require? I need some quality time. Because then that lets me know you care about me. Money comes
mm-hmm.
easy because you got it. You ain't about to throw no money at me and send me on my way. No, you about to make a sacrifice. I need to know you really care about me. But
yeah,
if you ain't got as much money, that's why I said the duffel bag thing is a turn on to me in a fantasy. Because if a dude done saved up his hard earned money and he ain't really got it like that and he sacrificed that for me, that's a motherfucking turn on.
oh yeah, cause
Hey,
Period.
sweet
I
baby.
care about you. I'm proving that I
Oh,
care
wait,
about
let's see. I gotta look at the comment. Okay, I'm listening, y'all. I didn't even have the
you. You know
comments
what
on.
I'm saying? A nigga that ain't got nothing but time, he always gonna make money.
Mm-hmm.
Now a nigga that got money, he ain't got no time. That's how
Exactly.
that
Because he
go.
gotta get out there getting it.
Yeah.
And I ain't
Well, he
gonna lie,
can.
me being a female that's out here doing my thing, uh that's my biggest concern because I keep on finding other things to occupy my time. And after a while, I don't know how much time I'm really gonna have to give to somebody because I'm on the grind right now. I wasn't always at that place in space, but the older I got and I understand how precious and short life is, and I'm trying to build generational wealth and make sure my baby and my grandbabies and my children are good, I got to make a sacrifice somewhere. And
Yeah.
I mean, I'll sleep when I'm dead. I gotta get this shit right now
Yeah.
because at the end of the day, when you gone, you can't come back and do none of this stuff. So I
Yeah.
got to get it.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
Riding
Thank
around,
you,
I'm
Big
getting
On, for
it.
the
Riding
gift.
around, I'm getting it.
Thank you for the
Riding
new
around my
summer
side
gift,
town.
y'all. I'm trying to get to the next level. Let's go, y'all. I need them stars. Let's go. Push it, push it, push it. But you know what I'm saying? So I'm on that. So my thing is I'd rather have a dude that's on that level too, because then he's not gonna feel like I ain't spending time because he out there grinding too. So
Mm-hmm.
trying to figure out how to make time in between time for each other. But if he's sitting at home all the time because he ain't really got much going on but the dorm, then all he got is time. He like, how many times this week I can see you? I'm like, this week, you lucky you see me this month. But
Mm-hmm.
if you out there grinding too. We gonna find each other in passing, but we both understand the hustle. So I
Okay,
mean,
let me ask you this.
we
Let me
have to
ask you
be
this.
that type of dude.
What's the worst thing in a relationship that a man can do other than cheating?
For me,
Yeah.
to
I'm
me,
gonna
the
start with you first, then I'm gonna move to her. Yeah.
worst thing that he can do, other than cheating, well,
Yeah.
cheating is up there for me. So, other than cheating, I would say, making promises that he can't keep. You promise to guard my heart, but you don't. That means
Mm.
you want to protect me from being hurt at all costs. So whatever that looks like for you, and you know that if I do this, it's gonna hurt her, and she's fragile and she can't take another heartbreak, then you don't do it.
Mm.
So for me, that's important because when I give my heart to a man and I fall in love with a man, I fall deep and I'm committed to that Negro. You feel me? So
Yeah.
at the same time, I need you to be protective and committed to me the same way. No, I ain't gonna be perfect. I ain't gonna do everything totally correct. Life happens, shit happens because I realized and me losing my son in the midst of trying to get to know a guy that wow, it takes a major commitment for somebody to be there with you when you start losing loved ones. And that's part of life. You're gonna
Yeah.
lose people. But the
Yeah.
people that are connected to you and they in your life, they got a role that they play too. Because they can either help the healing or they can hurt the healing.
Yeah, they can hinder
They
you
can
from
either be
healing.
your trigger or they can be your biggest support. And people don't realize that. And so for me, I need somebody that's feeling like no matter what, I'm gonna try to protect her from all the hurt that I could possibly cause her. And if I do this and I know she gonna be hurt, and then I walk away and she never love another dude because now she don't trust. She say all niggas ain't shit. No, that ain't cool.
That right.
Don't be the nigga that give me the final heartbreak that make me say fuck everybody, fuck y'all, y'all ain't shit. Because there are some people out there, men and women, feel that way because they felt like I couldn't take another heartbreak, and they did, and they done. They say fuck love because they
Yeah.
hurt, and
What's
I get
love got to do with it?
Yeah. Oh. All right. Shay, what's up with you?
Okay. For me, it would be to not be a provider for the family because you are supposed to be the provider. The man is supposed to be the provider, and if he is messing off the money, even if he got a gambling problem, he going out and he gambling off all the money. It don't matter how much money you make, sir. If every time you get paid or get some money,
yeah,
you gotta go pay your bookies
sit
or you
girl,
gotta
say,
you know this and that because you don't sit up and mess up the bag because you too busy trying to gamble and you can't even bring yourself to do what you know you
mm,
need to do and
Mm-hmm.
provide for your family. And
Mm-hmm.
nobody wants to deal with a man who is not providing for his family as he should. And you depending on your woman to take care of you now because you don't effed up the bag. And then you looking at me
ooh,
thinking that I'm gonna be the one that's gonna pull up the slack because you messed the money off. It's a whole different thing. We come together as a team, but I'm not gonna
say
let you
that.
mess off your money and then think you gonna mess off my money too, because it's not gonna go down like that, player. No,
Oh.
sir.
Okay.
I'm not gonna be able to do
Hey,
that.
cold. Hey, that was cold. I swear to God, that was cold. But now let me ask you this. Let me ask both of y'all this. I'm gonna start
Wow.
with Mama. I'm gonna start with Mama first. How do you know when you physically in love with someone?
Ooh, woo.
Come on now. I
Oh my
come to
God.
play. I come to play.
Okay.
Baby, that is a broad I can't even sum it up in one sentence. Um, you know when you know, And the only way you ever gonna know is based off of your experiences. Meaning you have felt what love wasn't when you thought it was love. So you like, oh, that ain't the way it really supposed to be.
Right.
And you learn, like when people say puppy love or no, you don't really know what love is. That comes with experience and dealing with enough to understand that when you finally have that for you, you know that that's for you. Because
Ooh.
love can be disguised as lust, and some not even just lust. Some people think that they are in love, but they really need that person for whatever reason.
Correct.
So you know that you can transfer emotion. So somebody can come into your life. That's why they talk about the rebound is so dangerous. Because you think it's love, but it's, hey, what's up, long term? But it's not love. You on the rebound. So
Okay. Okay.
love can be disguised. So to be honest, I think the only way you're gonna know is love is by experiencing enough with that person and understanding what love really is to begin with. And love is an action word. When somebody's showing you kindness, caring, thoughtfulness, all these things that love is, then that's when you really know that you're in love.
All
But
right. Talk to me, Shay. Come
mm,
on.
mm, mm,
Okay. My thing is the way you when you physically know you're in love with someone is when you think of that person or you talk about that person, it automatically put a smile on your face. You get
Mm-hmm.
butterflies. Then when you
Mm-hmm.
come around this person, no matter how long
Mm-hmm.
y'all been together, you still get that same little giddy feeling as in, oh, this is mine, you know. And also,
mm,
like as she was saying, love is an action word. You're gonna have to show me that you love me. And once upon a time, I wasn't really so much aware of how a man really supposed to do it, you know. And I
Yeah.
would never forget. It was Valentine's Day, and
mm.
it was matter of fact, it was 2006 because I had just had my son on February the 3rd, 2006, and you know, I'm postpartum, and I'm like, okay, well, we're not gonna really get out and do much, you know. I just had a baby 11 days ago, you know, so we're not gonna do much or nothing.
Yeah.
And I'm sitting there and I hear a knock at the door. And when I get this knock at the door, I was on the phone with my cousin and I'm looking at the door and I was like, oh, hell no. So a bitch bold enough to come to my door on Valentine's Day and I just had this baby. What kind of shit is this? She gonna come and knock on my door? I said, oh, I'm gonna tell this bitch about herself and this nigga got to go. He got to get the hell up out of my life because I know he done lost his damn mind. So I opened up the door, and the woman was from the floor. She picked up my dozen roses and my Valentine's stuff that he had
Mm.
delivered from the floor. And I just was not expecting him to do that. I was expecting him maybe for him to bring me something. But when he had the stuff delivered, baby, I was in a whole nother mode. I was ready to whoop her ass because when I looked at the peephole, all I saw was another black woman. And I'm like, oh, this Barbara Shirley type situation going on? Oh, no. I
Mm.
was ready to fight, and I felt like a complete idiot when she leaned down. She had sat the roses and stuff down so she could knock on the door because it was so much stuff. I felt crazy. I was like, I gotta do better. This don't make no sense. I sit up here, I was ready to jump on this one.
But
So
look,
when I
I,
say action words, you gotta not only buy stuff, but you have to show me that you care. But hey, sometimes men claim they don't have and or they don't know how to show you and this and that, but they can show you what they like with no problem. And those type of men is the ones that I have a problem with them because if you don't have any hesitation
Come on, y'all. I'm
to
at
know what you want
2.9K. I need to get to
done for
5K.
you,
Let's
honey, you can most definitely know that you know what would be a nice gesture for your woman.
But you know what though? I will say this, and this is what I said, and
Yeah,
I asked y'all
because
that
you
for a
asked
reason.
us some questions, but I need
Yeah.
you to answer some of these questions, sir.
How do
Yeah,
I
I was
how
about to
do I
say that
know
too.
I love
Yeah.
I love a female? Is when she won't she won't let me go. Like I can't go outside, or uh she won't she's showing her appreciation. Like I love you, nigga. Just listen. You feel me? Like she's putting all her cards on the table, and I can see them, but I'm not putting mine on the table. That's how I know when a lady love me.
And how
See
do
what
you
I'm
know
saying?
when you love one?
When I love one, I'm not gonna let you
Mm-hmm.
breathe. I ain't gonna let you breathe. Where you going? Who
But
you
see, you
talking
don't
to?
want it to be toxic. You don't want it to be toxic to where it becomes a thing of
I don't,
jealousy.
but I don't, but I'm thirsty, babe. Where's you going? Who you talking to?
What?
Hey man.
Oh, say, see, now you sound like a man that really got on my damn nerves. I'm like, look here, nigga, I'm going to the bathroom. Shit, now.
Man, look. See, you go to the bathroom. Hey man, leave your phone right here. I don't
Ah,
need none of
no,
that.
see.
Hey, look.
But here's the thing: if you
Come,
can't trust the woman, if you can't trust the woman that you with, and you gotta rethink your situation when it comes to that, you really
Yeah,
like when y'all gotta be checking each other's phone, and that becomes possessiveness.
that's
Like you
not
feel like
healthy.
you own that person. It's not healthy at all. Because when
it's
you
just
start thinking
I
that you
know I
own
love
somebody,
you. It's like I know I love you, but I know it's it's other men in this world that can show you different than I can show you. So
it don't matter what.
I'm gonna fight for what I love, and that's what I stand on because I love you.
But
Feel me?
another man showing her different type of love is not that's not what you need to be worried about because as long as she feels the same way for you as you feel about her, you don't have to worry about what another man can or can't do because
Oh, you right about that.
when you in love with a man, when a woman is in love with a man,
See,
bring
bring it
man
back. I'm
can't
trying to
even
get to that
half-ass
podcast so my
compliment
star
her
can
before
go
it
up
come
to
out
the
of her mouth.
floor.
Oh, no,
Can
I'm
you help
already
me out,
taking certain
please?
and you know they may start thinking that you rude. It's like, oh, because I mean I've shut dudes down when they just trying to give me a compliment. Oh, no, I got a man. Let them know off the
Mm.
rip. But you know you don't have to worry about that when it's a woman that really cares that deeply for you the same way you do about her. Because you can push a person away with that with the thought process of that you got to check on them and you got to watch them like they're your
Mm-hmm.
child because at this point it's like you think that I'm your puppet or your toy and that you got to oversee me because if you don't oversee me I'm gonna be cheating and this and that
Right.
and that right there can is toxic as hell and it can cause a person to be like damn this nigga always on me and trying to act like he think I'm cheating. Fuck it, I might well go on the sheet then if he gonna be acting like
Yeah,
that.
boy, I'm telling you, I swear to God, I'm like, man, lady,
And
stop saying that. You giving me ideas now. I
let
wasn't
me
thinking like,
so let me ask you a question. I mean, is your queen still
no,
at the
no,
point where
no,
she don't want
no,
to
no,
talk?
no.
Huh?
Go ahead, ask.
No, I'm asking because I feel like for me to really be able to help in any type of way, I gotta have a conversation with her. Like I gotta understand her
Oh,
thought process
yeah,
and
she
how
at work
she
right
thinks.
now. She don't get
Okay.
off to 10, but
Because eventually I do want to be able and it's no judgment. I think because as a woman, when another woman speaks and she say whatever, and that's what it is, then it makes it different on how I'm like, oh, light bulb went off. Because
mm-hmm.
what every woman needs, requires is different. Like
Yeah, they,
right now we're generalizing because in my mind, we don't know like how an individual can really be feeling.
Right, because
it's more of her insecurities, like because uh I ain't gonna say big, I'm gonna say thick because I don't like using that word. You see what I'm saying? So And,
Right.
and her mind is like, oh well, he gonna go find some skinny female or something like. But it's not like that. Like you didn't introduce me to something different. See what I'm saying? So it'd
Wait,
be
wait,
like,
wait. So let's break this down, okay? And I want to hear you clear. And you know, when I repeat stuff, I be want to make sure the way that you said it is the way it was. Okay,
yeah,
so your wife is a beautiful queen,
yeah,
and she's a thickums, because you know I'm a thickums, baby. Look, thick, 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 thick. I'm cornbread,
yeah,
collard green, country fed. Okay,
yeah,
that part.
yeah.
Okay, but in her mind, she thinks that you are attracted to a slimmer type of female. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, because my first baby mama was slimmer than her. But what I'm trying to
Oh,
put in her head is, listen, once I got
ooh, it's getting
hold of
deep.
you, once I got hold of you,
It's
it was
getting deep.
over with. Ain't nothing small can come my way, and I'm little too.
Mm-mm. Can I say something that you're leaving out that I feel in my spirit that you did not say? Uh-oh.
Go ahead, talk
Uh,
to me.
I'm a you know I got mad love for you because you my son, right? I'm gonna keep it
Yeah,
100 with you. I'm gonna keep it 120% with you.
yes, ma'am.
I want you to receive this because a lot of men miss this. When you get with a woman, a lot of insecurities that she feel could be nipped in the bud depending on how you come in the door. Now I know y'all been together a while and you may not even remember the moment when you did it, but at some point she felt that that's the type of woman that you normally are attracted to. You either said it or it was the way you looked or something you did to make her feel that way. Because it wasn't the fact that your baby mother is slimmer than her. It was the fact of something you did that made her feel that way.
And you
Because
know
if you
what?
got with her and you said to her, yeah, she was skinny, but baby, I'm liking this thick shit right here. Well, or whatever. And you made her, you came in the door that way, then she wouldn't feel that way. But it was something she either asked you and your response to it confirm what she's thinking now or something. But you created that insecurity. I'm sorry. I
And you
hate
know
to say
what I
that.
did? And you
You
know
did.
what I did? You're not lying. No, your spirit just led you to the truth. Because what I used to do, I used to compare them. I used
Yeah.
to compare them. And I'm like, oh, she would have never did this, da da da. And she like, well, you know, go be with her then. When
Mm.
whole time she know that that lady destroyed my heart. But it was more like me trying to break her down,
Mm-hmm.
not knowing what I'm doing. But that's exactly what I did. So I'm like, man, look,
Okay.
I,
So
yeah,
now it's gonna take a lot. I mean, I ain't gonna say it's gonna take a lot, but it's gonna take work for you to fix that because that's oh my God. And the only
That's
reason why
very
I can
damaging.
speak about that is because it didn't happen to me. And it didn't even happen to me on the opposite side where my son father gets with a female and they say, why did you and Sweetness break up? And he say, well, we couldn't get the children's situation right. So that was it. Yeah. And you know, his kids is grown now. You know, pretty much grown. Like they one of them graduated college, the other one about to go to college. So they question to him would be like, well, if that was it, like he'd be like, oh, that was my homie loving friend, that was my soulmate. We was great together. And in their mind, they like, well, the problem is resolved now because the kids are older and you speak so highly of her. Then why you not with her? And then they meet me, and I was wondering all these years why these women had tension and problems with me, because I'm coming in the door like, hey, nice to meet you. and off the rip, they didn't like me, but it was because he was being too honest about our situation, our past situation. And I used to have to tell him, if you don't want no problems in your household, quit making me seem like I'm all that in a bag of chips. We're not together anymore. And even if you feel that way, don't let your new woman know that. Because
But
you
you know
causing
what?
problems
But
with
you know what
yourself.
though? You live and you learn, because it's like
Yeah.
I'm not your daddy, but at the same time, it's like I went from one relationship and I dragged the problems and all that from to this relationship
Yeah.
when she's not on a crumb with me. She's not trying to attack me. She's not trying to hurt me. She's not trying to disrespect me.
Oh, yes.
You know, so it was like, it was just in my mind, like, okay, this first person hurt me, you about to do it too.
Yeah, that
Hey, y'all.
comparing thing
She
can
came from a
shatter.
place of love. Wow. Woo.
That's just,
So
That can shatter a
I'm
relationship.
gonna say this: even though she decided to stay, don't get comfortable and complacent and think that you're out the dark, because you're not.
Right. Please
You
don't ever
feel me?
compare her to nobody.
The
oh yeah,
thing is,
I learned my lesson.
no, but I'm saying in general, the thing is, because she decided to stay because she felt like, let me give him an opportunity. You now have to prove yourself, because whatever the reason in her mind that she was willing to get up and go, that reason is still present, and you got to now tear that wall down.
Oh yeah.
Meaning, don't get comfortable, don't get complacent, and think you ain't got work to do, because you do.
Oh,
You got a lot of work
you
to
know
do.
what?
Comfortable.
You know what? I have been showing man. The only thing I ain't did was kiss the ground a lady walk on, man.
But
And
what I'm saying is, guess what she's looking at, son? You're doing it now, and she knows why you're doing it.
Because you're trying
But
to get
in
out
her
the
mind,
doghouse.
she's not receiving it yet, because exactly what Shay just said. She's thinking, okay, he doing this because he know that
Yeah,
I
how
was about
long
to
this
leave.
gonna
It's so
last?
you gonna have to
Yeah.
exactly. Woo, yes. So you gonna have
How
to. You
long he
got a
gonna kiss
long
my
road
ass
ahead of
before he
you,
go back to
because you're
doing the
gonna have
effing
to
up?
do it a long time when for her to feel like
That
this
is
is
genuine.
normal. It ain't just, yeah, it's genuine. It ain't just no he
hey, you
doing
know
it.
what though? She deserve it, and I would do it because she deserve it.
Yeah,
This
but
lady
we
been
just
in my
telling
life.
you, because I
She
don't
been in
want
my
you
life
to.
8 years. Yeah, she deserve it. She been through all
Exactly,
my thick and
she
thin.
sure does. And
Yeah.
Chicago God, the reason why I'm saying this to you, son, is because I know as a man, when you feel like, dang, I'm doing all I can, and she's not, it seemed like she is not appreciative of it.
Receiving it, yeah.
Yeah, receiving it, but it's not gonna be that. Just that's why we setting you up for it, because it's gonna be a while before she receives it. Just do it anyway,
Yeah,
because in
but
your
you know what?
mind, think about it.
Even
She got her
even
daughter.
when I do, even when I do it, it's a silent treatment.
Yeah, because
Like
she's
Mm-hmm.
trying to see
she,
if it's genuine. If you're doing it just because you're trying to get out the doghouse and
Yes,
get back in my good graces, and
and
for me
guess
yeah,
to
what?
cut
It's
you at the end
something
of
new. It's something new to her. She's not used to you being that way. So all of it, she's going through a mental process that,
evaluation, yeah,
that
it's a
like
whole
a lot.
evaluation of the situation. It's
And
like,
I don't
okay, is
give
he
a
doing
fuck
this
if it's
shit
a
just
whole year from now. If it take you a whole year of being consistent in order for her to receive it, then do it. But never, promise me, you're never gonna bring up what you're doing and say, I've been doing this, and this, and this, and you act like you don't
for
see it,
six
because that's
months?
when she gonna
Yeah,
shut down again. Do not
that's what she's gonna
mention
be
it.
like. I
Just
knew you were
do
only
it.
doing this shit just to try to
Exactly.
get back in my good graces. You weren't doing it because you really
Thank
had a
you.
change of heart and you wanted to do it because you just wanted to do it. Damn it, you doing it
Woo!
because you knew you was
Thank
gonna
you.
lose my ass.
Thank
yeah,
you.
yeah.
You
You know
understand?
what?
It's a
Yeah,
long road.
I promised, I never move that way because if I would have lost her, it'd have felt like I lost my mama again.
Cause see,
Mm.
I,
I don't have exes that you know you. F up, and then it's a I'm sorry, I'm not gonna do it again phase, and then
Yeah.
it's like, okay, how long is this phase gonna last? And then next thing you know, a few months go by, he complacent, he back doing the same BS that he claimed he wasn't gonna do again. It's like, damn, my dumb ass believed him when he said that. So
Thank you
next
for the
time
heart on
I'm
there.
not gonna be believing him, or I'm
Mm-hmm.
gonna keep my guard up, because I know that at any point he can revert back to the old person and start the BS again, and I'm not willing to stay through it. It's a deal breaker at this point. So
But you know
bags
what?
might be halfway packed mentally in my head for a long time
You
before
know
Mm-hmm.
what though?
I just get back comfortable with you, because I'm not gonna let my guard down for you to come in and with a bulldozer and bulldoze over my feelings
And
again like
again,
that.
she love you, so she is receiving it, and she ain't, treating you bad in the midst of you doing it. But there
No,
are thoughts that are in the back of her mind that
Cause
she's not
She
sharing
don't
with you.
believe. I don't think. This is what I think, and you know what I'm saying. I got a little intuition, and it never lead me wrong because I'm a Pisces, man. It never lead me wrong. But I think she like he got to prove himself.
Mm-hmm.
That's
I
what
was
he got to
married
do.
to a
I'm about to
Pisces.
make him work hard to show me he love me. Like,
And
and
how
it
Mm-hmm.
ain't
long is he
nothing wrong
gonna
with that.
keep this front up? If it is indeed a front, it only gonna last for so long. So let's see how
Right.
long he can keep
Hey.
this front up, or is he
Exactly.
really for real?
Yeah.
Is he really sorry that he did it, or is he just really sorry that I got mad enough and then I said I wasn't gonna take it and that I'm gonna leave? And or that's just the same thing as if a man get caught cheating. Is he sorry that he cheated on you, or is he sorry that he got
Yeah.
fucking caught?
Right. Well, I ain't played them games. Well, yes I have, but we ain't gonna speak on that. But
Oh.
look, no, not recently. No, this was back in the day. It was back in the day. But yeah, it's that, and it's like she want me to do better though. It's more about me looking in her eyes and like, okay, babe, you really do love me. Like this is not a game. It's not a facade. This is reality.
And then
Like
at that point, this is probably something that she's thinking like, damn, nigga, if I didn't love you, I wouldn't even been here all this time. So why is it taking all of this for you to just not really just realize this? Or you not been paying attention or what?
I've been paying attention, but it was like it's more of a, all right, man. I'm thinking you doing something. Like I just can't trust nobody. Like especially my woman. Like, come on, lady.
But
Like
a lot of
I know
times, the
I'm
man
not
that is
right.
so overprotective and thinking that his woman is cheating 95% of the time because his ass is cheating.
No,
Mm-hmm.
Just from my experience, you know.
I took not.
My ex used to do me like that, and oh, he was. If guys came around, it was babe, I want you to go put on another shirt because that shirt is too low cut. I don't want them looking at your breast. Oh babe, can you go put this? Like he was so Mr. Chi-Town, as a matter of fact. That's the irony of it. Yeah, he was Chi-Town, but well, he called himself Chi-Town, but he actually was from Harvey. But that's a whole nother story.
That's still
But
Yeah.
Chicago.
1,000
That's still
warriors
Chicago.
for the heart.
But you know what
um,
though? It's like about us being raised what we was as a black guy. I got the gift of gab. Like I could walk in a
Mm.
room and
Praise
it
in the building.
and I'm hey, long as I get to talking to a female, she coming with me.
Hey, praise. Oh, okay. So you real overly confident about who you are, and that's a good thing.
Yeah, and she don't have no confidence, and that's what I'm saying.
and you
So,
gotta
Prince,
build
I'm
her up
in my
because the way
other
you tore her
live
down
on a
about
different platform, and we're having a conversation.
about
Y'all can join in
comparing her
on
to
the
your ex.
conversation. I am in here with y'all. It's a no. Y'all keep talking. I'm letting them know what's happening over here, because people are coming in over there, and I'm letting them know we're in this conversation over here. And if they want to join in and type comments, we'll read what they're saying. I'll let people in the box over here if they decide to get in the box over here, and they can make comments to the conversation over here. So, Chicago God, since you don't know, I'm live on Big O right now. I'm live on
Okay,
another platform, and I
okay.
got people coming in over here. So when you see me like, hey, and y'all help me get to the next star. You like, what the fuck is she talking about? That's what I've been talking about. So my phone is on and I'm on that platform, but they can hear everything that y'all say. So what I'm
Oh,
trying to
okay.
do is integrate the conversations, but I don't
Yeah.
have my box up where multiple people can get in, and I don't know why I didn't start it like that. Hold on. I need to start a panel because if I start
But
a panel over here,
y'all know what? On another note though, other than some relationship stuff, this is how I feel. I feel like God put us together for a reason though.
absolutely.
But
I
people
just
can be
don't.
with you for a reason or a season as well. You got to think about that as well.
Nah, she been with me too long. Ain't no seasons. Seasons is only what?
No, let
What?
me say this to you. Let me
Not
say this to
literal
you,
seasons, but like
Chicago God. Let me say this to you. Because did I not tell you earlier, Shay? It's real dangerous when you lose somebody in your life. And the person that is in your life, whether y'all just met, whether y'all been knowing each other for years, you have an emotional connection and bond with that person because they was there when you was at your lowest point in your life.
Yep. Exactly.
So
Yes.
you got
right.
love and respect for them for life, but that does
Yeah.
not mean you need to be with them. Okay, I'm gonna use me as an example. In 2018, met a guy in November. Everything was going great. Well, somewhat going great.
Right.
January, my son died. This
Right.
dude rode in a funeral car with me to bury my child. So
Oh.
I feel emotionally connected to this dude for life because he was with me at my lowest point in my life.
Yeah.
I cried in his arms. I told him how I felt. All of those things. He was there. But when I have to break down the relationship, it's not a good relationship for me.
And you
But
know what?
it ain't
It's the
nothing that I won't do for him because he was there for me when I needed him. He walked me into my child's funeral. He was there at the gravesite. He was there for me. So I'm indebted to him in that way. And
I mean,
And
again,
that
not
could
I
be
got love
he's
in my
not
reciprocal.
heart for
indebted
him.
to nobody, but I
No, no,
understand
no.
where
I
he's coming
understand.
from.
No, no, no. When I say indebted, what I'm saying is I got love for him and I transferred the emotions of losing my son to him. So I thought it was love, but it was me putting that
Having a
energy
shoulder to
off of
cry
him.
on.
I'm trying to explain it in the best way, but I transferred those emotions to that man. And
Yeah.
I thought that I really loved him, but I wasn't in love with him. I love him because he was there for me.
Yeah.
And
Right.
it was that bond we had. And we still got it. But when I think about the relationship, it's toxic. We can get along for a certain period of time and the shit gonna blow up and it's gonna get bad. And
And
that's
you
the
know what?
reality of it because we cannot forfeit that, even though I keep going back to, well, you was there for me. But if I had to look at the overall picture, you were not the one for me. You was supposed to be there at the moment to help me get through that
That
time, but you
season.
are not exactly, but you're not my forever dude.
But
You're not.
see, it ain't. No, I look at her more like my soulmate. And I know it. It's like she. I could feel God's spirit on her. Like it's crazy. It ain't that. It's like she did that off genuine. Okay, look, and my whole family love her. So it's like I
Wait.
can't.
Take the family out of it. The reason
Okay,
why I say take the family out of it is because even with this dude, my whole family met him. They love him, but I can't be with somebody based off of what my family wants because I don't
right.
owe that to them. I have to be with the person. Y'all can
That
love
makes
the
me
person. Y'all
happy.
can have a relationship with the person. Just like
Yeah.
yesterday, this particular person was at my brother's birthday party. But that's the relationship my brother has with him. Well, my brother invited him to his stuff. It's okay. They can love you too, but that doesn't mean I need to be with you because my family love you. Like, no, I'm not with you because of what they feel. I
Yeah.
need to be with
Right.
you because of what I feel.
Yeah. That's true. That's true.
For sure.
So I
That's
get
true.
it.
This is a
The
wonderful
family,
conversation we having tonight, yeah.
yeah, and I get it. The family dynamic is important because I get it. What you say in Chicago, God, because a lot of times people get with somebody and the family don't like the person you with. And you
Yeah.
like, oh shit, they don't even give a fuck about her. And now I gotta be in the middle. I get it.
Nah,
So
for real.
that's a
And you know
beautiful
what?
thing when the
And
family do like
speaking
them.
speaking of that, my first baby mama, I end up getting locked up in Detroit for like 7 months. And she ended up just like after the third month, she just left. Like, I ain't writing you no more, none of that. And I had a dream that she was gonna get in a car accident. She got into a car accident. And it was like, it was more like I knew you was about to leave. And I knew you're not a part of me. And she don't understand that to this day when I call her. Like, you know what I'm saying? She don't understand, like, you hurt me. You left me when I needed you the most.
But
And I
see,
promise
people,
you, the lady that I'm with right now, she would have never did that. She would have never did
well,
it.
we can never say
Wait a
never. And
minute.
here's the thing:
Ooh,
you don't know what a woman will or
holy
won't do
shit.
because it's hard. You can't expect somebody to do your time with
Hey
you
y'all, welcome
unless
to
she
the
was
stream.
reaping the
I am
benefits
Sweetness. Welcome to the Candy World.
of
Y'all,
what you
please
was
hold down my hearts. I have
doing.
no
If
hearts
you was
going on
doing
right now.
whatever you did to go
Tap,
to
tap,
jail
tap the
to pay
screen.
your
Let's
bills and
go.
to take care of
If
you,
you
and
ain't
she was
hearing it,
a
you
part
ain't
of
tapping
that
the screen. You don't need
and
to
reaping
stay
the
in here,
benefits of
okay?
that,
You need to leave.
then no, she needs to
Number two,
she may
you
not
need to be one of my
stay there with
fans,
you.
and then I will become your fan. Number three, I'm listening, y'all. I'm just giving them the etiquette over here. Number three, you need to be showing some love and drop them motherfucking gifts. And if you ain't doing neither one of those three things, you need to exit the room right now. Or I'm gonna exit you out. Let's go.
Man,
Damn.
I
Guess
told her
what?
I told her I was coming home. She thought I was coming home. And because when you look a person up, it'll be another year behind that. I told her, I said, I'm coming home this year.
Oh, wait. Okay.
So I wore her the
This shit
first
about
three.
to get deep. Hold on, Chicago God.
So we can't expect a woman to do time with a man because
Hold on.
it doesn't
But
like
Shay,
men. I want to know if these very same men that want a woman to hold them down while they locked up, would you do that for a woman? See,
but
that's
Yes,
the
Shay,
I would.
question.
And you know what's
Shay.
crazy? Her name was Shay too. Yes, I would.
Okay, and Shay,
Huh?
I'm about to pick you up to speed. And Chicago God, trust me and respect me enough to say this narrative because I
Go ahead.
forgot. I
Go ahead.
forgot. And now when you said earlier tonight, thank you, Holy Spirit. When you said earlier tonight, and we talked about the comparison and you not trusting her because of what you've been through with your first baby mother and stuff like that. I had forgot that I told you months ago that you needed to deal with that pain and you did not deal with it in a healthy way as you thought. Because when you speak about that lady that hurt you, it still hurts you.
Yeah,
And
it
Right.
do.
that,
It's a lot
hold on, that means there's still, and trust
feelings
me when I
there.
say this, there's still emotions and feelings there. And even back then, when you gave me the narrative of how you felt and what she did to you and how they hurt you and all of that, I told you then, I said, you still love that woman. You was like, no, I love the woman I'm with now because she's not her. So that's where the comparison come in. Because in your mind, I did better. I upgraded, bitch. Because I know you ain't calling her a bitch. I'm speaking out loud in my mind. So I'm
I
not saying
understand. I understand.
So in your mind, bitch, I upgraded on your motherfucking ass because you counted me out when you shouldn't have. And this female right here, she my rider. Like she my rock. She gonna be there no matter what, which is what I expected.
Mhm.
And you
Now
what?
you with me. Now you with me.
I understand. I've been with you all along, but it just came together for me. And I told you then, you have not dealt with that. And because
Right.
you have not, even though in your mind you have convinced yourself that what you have is so much greater and better, you can never appreciate it until you fully let go of that. And you have not. And I told you then when you was initially talking about it, but I think maybe you wasn't ready to receive it. But now that you've been faced with it, because now the young lady in your life now is like, you ain't dealt with that shit, and I'm not dealing with being accused of being her. You have not dealt with that. And until you really deal with that, you cannot truly be with her the way you supposed to be. And you ain't dealt with that.
But you know
Because
what?
You can't give your heart to
you love
somebody when somebody else still got part of
you
it.
love that first woman so much until she still has an effect and a hold on you. And I'm gonna
Yep.
say that
It might be a
because
Yeah.
slow dry.
my last son, father, I have that same hold on him. If he come to the door to see his son, and he got two women, he's in a poly relationship now because I fucked him up so bad he don't even want one woman no more. He need two. He like, fuck this, I ain't doing this shit no more. But they got his back, and no matter what they do to prove themselves, is never enough. Because in his mind, he's never fully healed from what happened with us. And guess what I had to stop doing? Because when he would come over to see our son, I would make little wise jokes, and I'm guilty of it. But I knew it wasn't where I was trying to go with the relationship. But it's just I'm a woman and I'm competitive, and I'm like, yeah, I know he got bitches, so I'm gonna say this shit, but I don't really mean it. But in his mind, because of how he really truly feel about me, he was taking that shit to heart. So when
Oh
I
yeah.
would say, so when you coming back home, he be like, you ain't ready for me. But then he would get in the car and think about it. Oh, she asked, so when I'm coming back home. Well, he would leave and I say, I love you. He'd be like, I love you too. He thinking I'm saying I'm in love with him. So I was fucking with his emotions and didn't realize it. Or maybe I did, and it was fucked up for me to do that. So I
Yeah.
had to stop doing that because it was not helping him with his current situations. Because he over there with these women, but he thinking about maybe I got a possibility to fucking rehash what we had, even though she hurt me and it was hurt and damage there. Maybe we can rebuild that shit. But what I'm saying is, it's okay when you really love somebody to that level because Chicago God, you love that woman to that level. And I know because it's the way you talk about the hurt that came out of it. But until you deal with that, you wouldn't. I don't want to say never. It's gonna be hard for you to have
Hard.
what you have with your wife right now because you have not truly dealt with that. You gotta deal with that outside of
And have
her.
you made her your wife?
I'm working on that now. But I call her my wife though. But I'm working on that now. But my first baby mama, I had to really like block her and turn my back on her, and that was the most hardest thing in the world to do. Like,
Mm.
What they got to do with making her your wife now? See, you see
oh
how
no,
that
no,
went?
no, no. Oh, we in agreements with doing that. You see what I'm saying? Because I know that this who I want to be with. Like, I don't see myself being with nobody else on this earth. Like, except her. You know, and
But I don't want you to do it for her because then that's gonna be a regret. The first thing that you gotta do is you gotta deal with that hurt and that pain of the first one. Outside of dealing with her, she can't help you with that. Don't even look for her to help you deal with that. That's something that you have to do on your own. Once you
Right.
do that, then you can think about being with the other one in the way that you should. But to be honest, you cannot right now because you haven't fully dealt with that other situation.
Yeah.
Because I honestly feel like Chicago God, even though the first one hurt you, if she would not have hurt you, you felt like she was it for you. She was the
Yeah,
one for you.
yeah, yeah. It's
Was
true.
it. She did it for you. Yeah, that was your ride or die, your homie lover friend. She understood you more than anybody else. Y'all chemistry was off the motherfucking chain.
Yeah.
Everything. She can finish your motherfucking sentence.
Mm-hmm. And we got the same birthday.
Yeah,
Ooh.
twin flames. Y'all was not soulmates. Y'all was motherfucking twin flames.
We got
She was
2
the
kids
female.
together. It's crazy.
Wait a minute. She was
A
the
girl and a
female
boy.
version of you, and you was the male version of her.
Yeah. I
Woo!
taught her
And that,
everything.
and
I
see,
taught her everything she knows. That's the
it took for me to get over my Aries, my ex, with my 2 kids' daddy, because it was really hard because of how he hurt me during my last pregnancy and stuff. And I can honestly say
Hey,
I'm so glad that
Prince, you still
I'm
in here,
past
Prince?
that. That I'm past that.
Show me love.
I ain't got to deal with those feelings because I did had to come to a realization. As bad as I wanted to
Who in
say,
here
oh,
and
I
want
ain't
to get
thinking
in the
about no
conversation? I
shot
need y'all
town
to get
nigga.
in this
As
conversation.
bad as I would always say that in the back of my mind, I had to let myself know and have to be real with myself that I knew that he still had a hold on me as well as I had a hold on him. It was so crazy to where when he came to get our son one day, I had on some short shorts and some heels and a little tank top. And it was dark outside, and he still put his hand over his eyes as if it was a visor because he couldn't even look at my body without wanting me, and it was a whole mess. And I had to laugh at him. He damn near hurt himself trying to put the baby bicycle in the trunk of his car with one hand while holding the other hand above his eyes to keep from looking at me.
Cause he know it. Hey, he know his baby mama is
About to
cold.
smash and grab around this motherfucker. That's what he
You
about to
got
do.
to.
Smash and
Hey
grab.
man, I'm about to know. And then
So
you know
listen,
what?
there's certain things that soul ties. And I ain't happy about this, and that's why you gotta spiritually understand and how to health in a healthy way break soul ties. Because I'm gonna be 100% honest that if I wanted anybody that I ever had a relationship with back, I honestly feel like if I put 100% effort, I can have them back.
Most
But
definitely. I know I can too.
that
That
does
is
not
meant to be.
mean that they are the best thing that I need to be with. That is the
Yeah.
fact of the narrative. But if we had to break it down, are you the best thing for me? So at the
She
end of the
not.
day,
No, she not. She not.
okay.
She
And
too
so
toxic.
y'all may
We the
have that
same.
chemistry and stuff, but at the end of the day, there's too much damage there for y'all to repair it. Because in your
Yeah,
mind, you felt like when I needed you the most, you wasn't there, and you should have been. And you big on commitment. She was not
yeah.
committed,
This.
and even though she's saying okay, and to be real with you though, Chicago, I maybe shouldn't say this, but she wasn't supposed to be. So even though that was your reason for leaving her, to be honest, I'm on her side because she had the right to walk away when you got locked up and it was okay. So that may be why y'all have a problem because in her mind, okay, I didn't have to be there. And she really honestly didn't. And that's
I
the
mean,
part that
and
you gotta understand
I
and be
understand
okay
that
with.
part, but I didn't have nobody else on this earth but
It's
you.
okay. It's okay, but that wasn't her job. You feel me? Am I wrong, Shay?
No,
Am I wrong?
and what? Okay, what I was saying earlier, what you were locked up for, was it for something that you was doing to try to provide for her and the kids?
I My homie ended up dying, and I assaulted the police officer with a firearm in Detroit. Man. I moved him up there, and I ended up getting locked up there. We didn't know nobody,
Oh,
and so I ended up going to jail. She like, do I leave the house or what? What you want me to do? And I'm like, just leave, go home. But
Oh
when I
my.
said leave, go home, that don't mean leave me. Write me, talk to me. Damn, you don't care.
Wait a minute, though, motherfucker. I mean, you ain't a motherfucker. You understand what I'm saying in general. You know what I'm saying. You not a motherfucker. But wait a minute, motherfucker. You move me somewhere else, and you get fucked up and jammed up, and you say, I ain't there now, and I moved your ass from somewhere you was familiar to somewhere else, and then you say, it's cool, go back. And now I gotta go back and I gotta make a way of life for me. But you still said be there for you because you all I got. No, motherfucker, it don't work that way. I would have left your ass too.
But
And
look,
I'm a real bitch.
I
I
would
left
have,
you
I
too.
would have respected it if you would have left me when I got out of jail. You don't write me no letter and tell
No,
me.
no, I'm gonna leave you while you in there, so you would not be getting out expecting to see me.
Okay, so that's why I had another
baby.
child on her, and that's why I'm at where I'm
Okay,
at.
but what I'm saying, no, but what I'm saying is the love that you had for her, the same
Mhm.
love that you had for her when you
I
went
told you
in,
hello.
should have been the same love you had for her when you got out.
Okay,
Because y'all had
thank
that
you.
break, and that break had nothing to do with the love. The break needed to
What?
happen. You was not able to be present for her, and she obviously was not
Mama,
able to be present for you. She was in
listen to
survival
me.
mode.
Okay,
But when
listen
you
to
got
me.
out, y'all could
Let,
have picked
let,
up where you left off.
okay, listen to me. I'm in another city. I don't know nothing about. When she wrote me that letter and said she didn't want to be me, I was thinking about suicide. I was thinking about all type of things. My whole world, my I couldn't even
Okay,
breathe.
but understand, Chicago God, that's not her problem. That's the price to pay for tea in China. When you decided to do the crime, then you decided to do the time, and it wasn't her.
Uh-huh.
See, she wasn't supposed to do the time with you. She wasn't
Okay,
supposed to
you're right.
because you're saying this is how I feel as a man. You had to take responsibility for what you did and deal with it and live with it. And it
And
wasn't
I
fair
did.
for you. I know, but at the same time, you let go somebody that you really loved and care about because you expected something of her that you didn't have the right to. Let me repeat that. The expectations go out the door when you left the family because you made a decision. You don't put that responsibility on that queen. You made that decision. So then she has the right to make a decision. And out of love for her, you actually should have respected that she did what was best for her and not just think about you. I get it. You behind bars and in your mind, the person that's supposed to love me the most supposed to be here for you. No, because my son that is dead in the ground today have had conversations with me and said, Mama, I done been locked up and it was times that you didn't put money on my books and didn't come see me. And I told him why. Even as your mother and I love you, I told you, if you get locked up again, motherfucker, I'm not coming down there. And I meant what the fuck I said. But it never meant that I didn't love my son. And even after he said that to me, he still had to deal with me because my love never wavered. Just how I dealt with you in that situation changed. Because I was tired of you going down there, making dumb decisions. I got a choice too. I don't have to put money on your books. I don't have to visit you. I don't have to write you letters. You made the decision to go down there, not me. So now I'm supposed to make all these sacrifices for you because of your decisions? No, it does not work that way. And when he finally got it, he apologized to me because he said, I was a man. I made my bed. I had to lie in it. I shouldn't have expected you to lie in it with me. Absolutely, you should not have. You should not have expected that woman to lie in that bed with you. It's a choice. And she did the right thing for her sanity and your child or children, however many y'all had, together. She needed to survive and make sure she was good. She couldn't do that and take care of you too. Make sure you're mentally okay, that you're okay. She had to now, because think about it as a woman. She trusted you enough to move to a whole nother state, uprooted herself, and now she got a baby on her back. See, right now,
Yeah,
you're
2 babies on her back.
two babies on her back. So hear me out when I say this. Now you're gone. You've been her lifeline. She trusted you. Obviously, she trusted you and loved you enough because she moved to a whole nother state. I'm out. I'm with this nigga. We doing this together. But now you locked up. As a mother, you go in survival mode because them babies need you. So what you should have been proud of was she did not put the focus on you. She put the focus on them damn children. Because you would have been a distraction, and she probably wouldn't have been as far as she could have got with them kids if she would have put her focus on you. She had to now shift gears. This nigga gone. What do I do now? I got to make sure I'm straight. Remember, I just told you, you could have felt the same way when you was just going through whatever you was going through, and I wasn't there for you. But I was going through my own shit. I couldn't be there for you or nobody else. She was going through her own shit. She had 2 children on her motherfucking back. In her mind, I'm in survival mode. I'm a mother first. It's beast mode time. I understand this nigga locked up and he want me to write him and da-da-da. I can't right now. Now I gotta now figure out what the fuck I'm gonna do, because this been my rock. This been the nigga that been holding me down, that I trusted and everything. I felt like everything was gonna be good, and now he gone. Any woman would panic and start trying to figure out, well, what the fuck I'm gonna do? Writing you, visiting you, making sure your book's good was not her first focus, and it shouldn't have been. So what you should have respected was the fact that she made sure that them babies was good and she was good, because you made that decision. You fucked up. Quit channeling that energy on her, and it'll help you grow, because you've been blaming her for too damn long for the decision that you made.
Yeah.
Accept responsibility for that. And what I want you to do this week is, and it's not about her, it's about you, because you need closure so you can be better in your new relationship, is you need to recognize that. Don't blame her anymore. Call her and say, I may not have respected it at the time when you did it, but now that I think about it, I just appreciate you for being the mother that you was to my kids when I was fucked up. It wasn't your job to take care of me. It was not. It was a choice, and you chose not to, and it's okay.
Right. She could have ended up having to give the kids up to the system or
Yeah,
anything because she
she
couldn't
could
take
have
care of
fucking
them. And
been
then
fucked up.
you'd have been really fucked up if you got out and your kids have been adopted by somebody you don't even know how to get in touch with them because she couldn't
Facts.
take care of them.
Yeah. And my dumb ass, I'm like, I'm about to see by me being a Pisces. I'm like, I'm about to hurt her in the worst way. I'm about
You
to
being
destroy.
spoiled, you being spoiled and feeling like, oh no. Every woman in my life that loved me has always been there for me, regardless of what the fuck I did. But then you got a woman that say, I can't put this nigga first. I got children on my back. They come first. I gotta make sure I'm
Yeah.
staying for them.
And
I
ain't
love
nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that, because she not my baby mama. She the mother of my children. It's a difference.
exactly.
And that's
So
And
you
what you're
I
supposed to
would.
do is to hold her down for her kids. See, I had an ex, and matter of fact, Mr. Shottown, our birthday is 2 days apart. His
Ooh.
ass, that's really weird, ain't it? And my
Yeah.
name was Shay too. Oh my goodness, I didn't realize young
Mm-hmm.
her name was Shay. He sit up there and he had the audacity, the audacity to tell me when he was locked up, I sent him $50 for his birthday. That nigga wrote me a fucking letter back and said, "Oh, that's real fucked up. I know what time it is. It's tax time, and I know you do taxes and shit. So I know you got plenty of money. Why you gonna fucking send me a little measly ass $50?" I said, "My nigga, I'm taking care of your child out here, and doing what the fuck I need to do." for the betterment of us. And I'm not your girl. I didn't have to tell you a bitch ass thing. Then you bitch with up. You went and got another female pregnant and y'all got kids. So nigga, why the fuck are you sitting up here thinking that I'm supposed to do that? Y'all didn't even have to see that high $50. Nigga, send me my $50 back then, bitch.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah. But see, it wasn't that I was worried about what she can do for me or put money on my books because my mama was still alive at this time. My sisters,
But the
that,
thing is, you couldn't make her mentally be locked down with you. Did you ever think about that? That was as mentally as hard as it was for you to mentally be
It was
locked
hard
down.
for her.
Any man that wants a
It was
woman to
super
be
hard for her.
mentally locked down with, she's supposed to be mentally locked down. And I'm sorry, I know it's too many Negroes out here that will say that, yeah, if that girl get a year or so or whatever in prison,
Y'all wasn't my Papoose.
y'all gonna
Papoose
hold it down.
did it,
Y'all,
but I'm sorry. I do not believe that Papoose wasn't fucking and emotionally involved with somebody while Remy Ma was locked up.
Papoose was getting conjugal visits
oh,
with Remy
come
Ma.
on.
That's the whole point.
I
Yeah,
know,
but
but still,
ain't no
I'm not
man,
saying.
ain't no man
I'm
about
not
to talk.
saying exactly. So I'm saying he still was
He was
emotionally
getting,
attached at the
but
time with some motherfucking body while she was locked
man,
up.
he was getting conjugal visits with her. So that was the whole difference.
It don't
But I
matter. No. Listen. Let's keep it 100. And I don't want no woman listening to this broadcast to get confused. Just because you can give a nigga some cutty cut, still the same way. It ain't the same when
I
you
think
when that
he wants
motherfucker
to drown that girl walk on.
No. My thing is, it ain't the same when you can't go home just to have that companionship with somebody. Yeah, he could have been cutty with her, but I am not going to believe that he was not being around no
I
other
believe
motherfucking females and
it would
emotionally
have
attached
came
to
out when that
somebody.
other female was
Because,
playing that
come
game.
on, let's just keep it 100. Men are motherfucking the same way. They ain't trying to be by their motherfucking self. When you
But
leave,
did you see?
next day find a whole nother bitch. So even though
But
he
did you
may
see
have
the
had
woman?
business with her, huh?
What?
But did you see the damn woman who went on Tasha K and was claiming to have had Papoose baby and all this that and stuff? It was all fucking lies. But Tasha K interviewed the bitch and gave her a platform, and it was trying to say that was Papoose baby. Yeah, that was way back in the
But
day
all
when
I'm
Tasha K
saying
was
is,
first getting started.
in my opinion, I believe because he is a man, she was fucking locked up. And as a man, you want somebody in your bed, you want somebody in your space and place, and she was not present. So there was another bitch present. I'm sorry.
I
I
don't
don't
But
give a
think
look,
fuck
so.
about
okay,
this pussy
let
I
me
you was
speak.
giving him.
Let me
It
speak
was
as
a
a
whole
man.
I think
nother
Papoose
bitch.
is a unicorn, honey.
Let me
Papoose is
speak
a
as a
damn
man.
unicorn.
Let me speak as a man. If you know you got a powerful queen, it don't happen that way. Cause I don't want this to come bite me in the ass. Cause me personally, I don't know how to cheat. That's why I don't do it. And I can't never had a one night stand because I get too emotional. You'll put it on me, and then now we in love. So I'm saying, so
Okay.
I stay in my
So guess
lane.
what, Chicago guy? But what I'm saying is, your person is not cheating if you're locked the fuck up. You are not present. You cannot be in a relationship with me, and you cannot function as you should in a relationship. You can't because my light bulb need to be changed. Come change that motherfucker. You can't because I'm on side the road and my tire got a flat and you show the fuck up. You cannot do your job. So we are not in a relationship if it's one-sided. You fucking locked up and everything I'm doing is for you. We're not in a relationship.
Okay, well, your best
We in
bet
a
is to tell me
situationship.
before I get in there. Let's break up. Let's
Just
break
be
up
clear.
for real.
So you saying it's a situationship? It's no longer a relationship.
Exactly, a situationship, and that don't mean that I don't love you and I can't be there if I choose to be there for you. However, you cannot hold me to the same motherfucking standard you did as if you was out on these streets, nigga. You locked the fuck up.
Yeah,
You got
yeah.
me twisted to think that I'm sitting in this motherfucker. I'm lonely. It's Valentine's. It's this day. Is that day. And now I gotta have a virtual conversation with your motherfucking ass. and then still feel like we together. I'm human. The fuck? I love you and my heart is with you. But right now, I'm gonna do me. And when you get out, I would tell any nigga, when that motherfucker get out, I'm back with him. Fuck the world, fuck everybody. That's my nigga. So if you kick it with me, just know you temporary. I will keep it 100, and I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. I'm not gonna throw that shit in your face. But in reality, I'm gonna tell you, really, nigga, you expect me to just be by my motherfucking self? Don't ask no questions, and I ain't gonna give you no answers. Let's just do and be us, but understand I'm doing me, a nigga, until you come home. Because
But
sometimes
where's these ride or dies though? That would
no,
just
fuck
sit
that.
back and be a woman and be like and not
No,
do none of that.
wait a minute. I want you not to be
It's
a
too many
selfish.
ride or die.
Hold on. I want everybody not to be a selfish human being. The earth and the world and the universe that we live in is not promised to nobody. Okay?
Right. Yeah.
I can't go back when I die and redo any fucking thing. If you got a 10-year bid, I can die within them 10 years. And I sat there waiting on you when I could have been living my best life, because when I'm fucking
No,
gone, I'm gone.
listen, I didn't have no
Don't be
10-year bid.
selfish.
I had a
Don't be
7-month
selfish.
bid.
I don't give
Lady,
a fuck if it's 6 months. That's still 6 months of my life that I can't get back. So let me live. And because your life stopped does not mean my life gotta stop. Let me do me, because life is short. Within them 6 months, she could have died. That's fucked up for you to want somebody to sit there and wait on you when they could have lived their best life. That's
I ain't
selfish.
saying that I ain't saying that I wanted her to sit there and wait on me. That's not what I'm saying.
Yeah,
What I'm
that's what
saying
you
is
said.
she could have played it off the right way and just kept writing me. Like she wrote me the first 3 months, but then it stopped. You
Okay,
see what I'm
because she
saying?
could
Did
have
Like
she
been
give you
going
a
through
dear
this
John
thing
letter?
called life. But listen to this, Chicago God. You ain't got shit else to do but read the letters and write back. But she dealing with real life on the other motherfucking side. So maybe at the time when she was writing, her life was better. But them 3 months when fucking she stopped, you don't know what the fuck she was dealing with. She got 2 kids on her motherfucking back. She got a lot of shit she got to deal with in the real world while your life done stop while you behind them bars. You feel me? So
mm-hmm.
do not, again, don't be selfish and hold her to some shit because you was doing it and then you stopped. Right, because life happens, goddamn it.
So
And you
you
know
didn't have
what?
to
You
pay no
right.
damn bill
Press
while
the
you was
press,
locked up.
all
You didn't have to
kind of
worry about
shit.
no lights being cut off. Now I'm
Yeah,
trying
she could have been
you didn't have to
depressed. She
worry
could
about
have
the
been
water
crying
being
in
cut
her
off,
days.
anything.
She could have been praying like, God, what I'm gonna do? I didn't plan to raise these 2 kids by myself. You don't know. She could have been contemplating killing herself. You don't know
Yeah,
what she's going
the
through.
whole time she didn't understand. She didn't understand. And then she thinking I wasn't coming home. This our first both my first time going to jail. I ain't never been back since. But it's like she didn't understand that. It shook her world up. That's what it was.
Exactly. So wait, stop right there. Absorb that for a minute. Hold on. You said what?
It
She didn't
shook her world
understand
up.
that, shook her world up.
Mm-hmm.
So now that you understand that you cannot hold her responsible for that no more, you got to let that go. I'm not saying that that's the person you're supposed to be with, but you can't be with nobody until you let that go. Like you got to let that resonate. Forgive her. She didn't do nothing wrong. She did what she needed to do. And that was her choice and that was her right. And it's not fair for you to hold her hostage to that and make her out to be somebody that she shouldn't even be looked at as. So you
You
need
right.
to have a fluid
You right.
conversation with the young lady because life is short. And like you say, she's the woman of your kids. And even if she on the defensive because she been holding that shit over her head because you been beating it in her head all these years that you ain't shit because you wasn't there for me. You should have held me down. You got to go back and fix that. Like fix it now.
I do.
And really get some healing there so you can be the man that you need to be with the queen that you are with. And then all of y'all could be in the same room and everybody getting along fine because it is not that tension there no more.
Well, we did that. We tried that, but it's more. She like me. Like she not. She
she know how to like. Oh yeah, I'll meet up with your wife. She married too though. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, and I asked her like,
I know,
let
but
me be.
you and her got to deal with y'all. Listen, the other people outside of y'all, do not add them into the equation when you deal with her on what you need to deal with her with. She don't need to include that nigga because he wasn't there. He wasn't a part of that shit. And your queen now was not there. She was not a part of that shit.
No,
You
she
need
was.
to do that with her and be genuine about it and sincerely fix that shit. Because for real, that young lady don't deserve that badge that you gave her.
And you
You
know what? And that honestly like broke my spirit and my heart. Like I ain't gonna hold you. Like I never been the same since that happened.
I know.
It's like I always I'm looking upside my girl head like, man, oh, you on the same shit? Like I never could trust nobody after that. Like, okay, and then it's like she left me, and then I end up losing my OG. So it was kind of crazy.
Shay,
But
Huh?
you woke?
I just came back in the live. You didn't realize that?
Yeah, but I thought I heard snoring or something. I don't know, but I heard water and snoring. I
That's
don't know what I heard.
no. I was trying to hear. You heard me talking. You say you got your OG. What'd you say? You say you lost her and what?
nah, I end up she had end up leaving me first, and then I got out of jail. Um, and then I lost my mama.
Oh,
So it's
okay.
like I lost two of the most people that I love. And it was like, but I just didn't lose her to death though. But it was like, you know,
It was another type of loss. It was still a loss. You had to grieve
yeah,
that relationship. But that's the thing. It don't sound like you properly grieved that relationship, and you don't want to take that into your new
No.
endeavors
Yeah.
with the woman that you're with, because it'll never be
Thank
right until you
you.
get
Big
past
on for the heart.
until you get
I'm here,
past
y'all.
until you get past her, what you felt like she did was so wrong. When once again, I'm telling you, it's so many men out here that's looking for their ride or die, and I'm telling you, 99% of them ain't gonna be no damn ride or die for damn woman. Hell,
and you
you
know
get
what?
locked up for 2 days and they got damn me done moved on with somebody else.
Exactly.
But look,
That's my
what's
point.
what's crazy? I was with her for 11 years, 2 kids. See what I'm
Yeah, but
saying?
y'all okay, so understand y'all was out in the street together. But we talking about when life stops, when a motherfucker get locked up, and the world stops for them. That
And you
doesn't
turn her
mean that
world
the world
upside
stops for
down.
the other person. Life still goes on for the other person, and they got the right to fucking go on until your life pick up and catch up with theirs. When you lock
And you
behind the bars, your life has stopped temporarily.
and you
But
should have
theirs,
clarified. You should have clarified when you told her to go home, and maybe you should have did some clarification on go home, but don't leave me, or whatever agreement y'all were gonna make, because shit, she could have felt that you meant like fly away, little birdie, you be free. I can't tell what you if it's meant to be. You'll come back. I don't know. You never know. That's just like in a letter, how context and meanings are lost the same way when you text somebody, and context and tone and
how are
meaning, it
you?
can be misinterpreted. So you really just don't ever know. She could be in her mind thinking like, damn, this nigga told me to go on about my business, told me to move back, go ahead and move back home and this and that. And then I did it because I'm thinking he's telling me, hey, let me do my time. You need to go do you and free
Mhm.
yourself and take care of the kids. When all in all, he blaming me for our breakup, when really I felt that was him breaking up with me when he told me to go back home.
You
Mm-hmm.
know what?
Who's
You
chopping
def
some shit? Are you
you def
chopping some shit, Shane?
Yes, I'm sorry. I'm
Oh,
chopping up some mince.
I'm like,
Trying to
you've
mince
been
some
chopping
garlic.
for a minute, baby. Oh no, no,
Yes,
no.
I have to mince some more garlic, honey, because you know how
Ooh,
you gotta
baby,
have that
do
I
that.
gotta buy me a
I'm
garlic
about
press,
I'm
right?
about to play. I'm about to play Tamia Steele. I do not own the copyrights to this record, but I'm gonna play it anyway. And this is in honor of anybody that's still. Look, we talking about
That's
anybody that's still.
wait, that's steel, like steel clothes or what? What are we talking about?
No.
What did you say? Wait, what? Yeah, huh?
Steel money?
Oh,
What are we
no.
talking about?
Hold on. You never heard Tamia Steele? I know you heard the
No,
song. Here we go.
I haven't either.
Y'all
No.
heard this song. Y'all know when it
Uh-uh.
play. Here it come right now. Y'all have heard this song before.
No,
I
we'll
probably
see.
have, because I know a lot of Dusty, so it ain't no Dusty. I don't
Here
know.
it come. Y'all stupid.
For
Oh
real.
Lord, have mercy.
Here it
That's why
comes.
I was like, how the hell can I be sleeping? I'm chopping
Wait,
garlic
this
and garlic
ain't
at
the
the same
song.
damn
Wait a
time.
minute. Hold on. Here it is.
Huh, sweetness, how the hell you thought I was sleeping if I was chopping garlic at the same time?
I know I heard the chopping, but then I thought I heard sleep, and I was like, what? That's why you heard me like, wait, what's going on? Okay, this is
Y'all know
still, y'all. Let's go. Y'all can hear it?
a little bit.
Oh, let me turn it up. This is when you still love somebody, goddamn it. You still.
Oh,
That part.
shit.
STILL. That part. Let's go.
No, I ain't
Listen to
still
the word.
shit.
Usually when two people are together for a long time, things seem to change.
Okay?
It's been said that nothing good lasts
Forever.
but this love
Gets better every day.
we get all
Excited
excited
inside.
every time
That we get along. We still got love in his eyes. And still got love in my soul. Come on, y'all.
No.
This time we met.
Then I kissed
And I told you I loved you. We
You about to
still.
make me cry.
Hey,
Oh,
every kiss. And we still on the phone for hours. Then I'm away. Come on. Every other day. Let's go. It's how we make it last. I tell them we still. Let's go. Hey, let's go. It's still holding on. Yeah. Hey.
Mama, you is beautiful.
Thank you.
You welcome.
We on fire. Yeah. Let's go. Told you I loved you. We still, yeah. Though we grown and married with kids, and we still. Every other day. Y'all hear that shit, right?
Yeah.
I tell you, we still.
Yeah.
You
I
feel
okay,
said,
so
it?
why was that about to make you cry, Chicago guy? What's going on with your feelings?
cause it's we exactly what that song was saying. We still talk every day. And we
Exactly.
both know we got feelings for each other. And it's like,
Your
even
ex?
though she in another relationship, I'm in another relationship, but I won't take it. I'm like, man, you know where I'm at. So like, just let's get over this. And I've been trying to block it, but I still think about her every
So
day.
we were
Like,
spot on. Oh Lord, we were spot
That's
on. Then
why.
when we
That's
said,
why I had that song sitting, and the whole time we was talking, I had it. Kid you not, in queue, and I sat there and I had it on pause, and I was gonna play it.
but you know what? Don't get me wrong. Like, I don't love and respect the person that I'm with. It's just that she
It's
got a
different.
little more. She got a hold on me, and she don't. She don't.
oh,
You see what I'm saying? Like, it's a deep hold. Like, that's my first baby mama.
Yes.
And I
okay,
got years.
But if she were to hear you saying this right here, this might break up the whole
No, she
relationship,
shouldn't
baby.
know. She shouldn't know, Shay. She
I
shouldn't
would.
hear.
I would
No,
No,
tell you to go
if
live
no,
with
she
her.
no.
no,
Because then that means you are intentionally hurting somebody that don't deserve to be hurt. But
yep,
listen, you can love more than one person. He's not saying that he don't love the woman that he's with. He love her for who she is and what they have. But if he had to think about it, he loves his first baby mama for who she is and what they have or had.
Yeah, but
But
I
at the
still
end
have
of
to
the
tell
day,
him that I'm
because
still
he
shooting
never
the
really
deuces.
forgave her, he never really forgave her for what he felt like she should have done, then they probably would have been together and in a different space. But it took him to get to this maturity level to realize, okay, she didn't do wrong. I made her feel like she should have done all these things that really she didn't have to do.
right,
So
yep,
now he realizes that, but the love ain't never went nowhere. It was more of anger and like, no, you should have been. He was focused on that. But then when you become clear and you say, you know what? She did what was best for her. And it wasn't that she didn't love me, because I'm sure she did, but
yeah,
she
she did,
had to do this in order to be the best mother, the best person that she could be. She couldn't let
yeah,
this stop her because it could have
yeah.
hindered her. Well, she could have been fucked up.
And you
But
know what?
obviously, she,
What's crazy is I taught her everything she know, and I wouldn't expect it. It's like I should have known, like, okay, because if I was put in that situation, I would have moved on too, or just focused on my kids, like, because that's all I got. Like, so
Mhm.
I understand. I understand. I totally
Yeah.
understand.
And I'm
You know what
glad
I'm saying?
that you do now. And whenever you have that conversation, I need you to breathe deeply. And even if she's on the defense initially, I need you to just stay focused on getting the message that needs to be portrayed. Don't flip it and be like, well, you should have been. You need to stay focused and get the message out, because she's probably going to be on the defense because she's so used to you telling her what she should have did that she didn't do. So it's
Yeah,
going to be
that's exactly.
an
Yeah,
unusual thing for her to hear you say something else. She probably going to cry.
yeah. We did cry
Probably
together.
gonna
We
cry.
did cry together. Yeah, 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 yeah. And I
Mm,
understand that she a real woman, and I
mhm,
respect that. You know what I'm saying? It's just I felt like I let her
mm.
down at a point in my life. You know what I'm saying? That really messed my life up. Like, and I understand that I could have been a better man to you had I would have known, but everybody
But
made mistakes.
Chicago, I'm going to say this to you too. Forgive yourself. You didn't let her down. Everybody makes mistakes. It was nothing that you could have done for her, because your life, the circumstances of the decisions you made warranted what happened, and it was out of your control. Now, if you was out on the street and you wasn't being the man to her and your kids, then we would have a different conversation.
Right.
But even still, then I would have to still analyze why, like why you wasn't there. Are you a victim of circumstance or whatever? Because it's still sometimes a legitimate reason why somebody make those decisions. So it ain't never a judgment thing. But at the end of the day, bro, you went away. It was nothing that you could have did for her or them babies at that time.
Right.
So you did not fail her. You didn't fail nobody other than taking responsibility for what you did, live and learn from it, and say, like you just said, I just said that shit the other day. If I hire anybody to drive for me to run my business, I want wow, I mean, I'm just being 100. I want people that have felonies on their record but need a second chance. Now, I don't want a motherfucker that's still out here doing dirt. But if you fucked up, and then because you fucked up, it's holding you back from really having an opportunity in life, but you ain't never fucked up since, I want to be the person to help you.
Oh,
because
I ain't fucked
everybody
up
fuck
since
up.
what? I got locked up in 2013. I ain't been in
Exactly.
jail since.
Okay, so understand what I'm saying. There's some people in life that continue to fuck up, which means you ain't learned shit. That's just what you do. But
Mhm.
you got some people that fuck up and they live and learn, but then they still paying for that shit for the rest of their life, and that ain't fair. Because
Yeah.
then you wonder why they feel the pressure of having to go out here and do certain shit that they should not have to. It's because the world and society is not giving them an opportunity. And I don't
That's
want
it.
to be that
Yeah.
person. So I
Yeah.
want to help people that are one-time felons, have changed their life. They've been trying or whatever, whoop de whoop de whoop. I want to be a business owner that say, I'm gonna trust you enough to give you an opportunity. What's up? Are you ready for it? I'm not gonna judge you. I see your record. I see what the fuck you did. Let's go. If you ready, no excuses. Let's get this bag.
Yeah. Period. And I understand what you're saying. And I'm that type of dude. Like I'm a family man. I don't see myself going back there. You know what I'm saying? Like that's not for me. I'm in a room
And
with
I get that.
64 men.
Hey y'all. Right. And I totally get that. And that's why I'm saying, if I meet people that are in your situation and that is the case, then in honor of my son, again, y'all know I keep his picture right here on my desk because this is picture from the last memorial we just had on January 21st. This is my son who was killed. That's my baby. And I'm gonna start the Freeman foundation in honor of my baby. And that's what I want to do because I know that even though he was rooted right, just like you was rooted right, he made wrong decisions. But that it's not a reflection on me as a mother. It's not a reflection on the type of family that he had. He made some wrong decisions, but part of it was the pressure of when you get out and society say we ain't helping you because you got a strike on your record. And you feel the pressure to keep going out there doing wrong because ain't nobody trying to help you do right. So I want to be the person to help these people do right. The ones who really want to do right. Now, again, we're going to have some motherfuckers that's going to come through that try to play that position like they do and they really don't. And then we're going to weed them motherfuckers out. Because everybody ain't on that path. But the ones that are, they just need a little help. Because like you say, some people get out and they ain't got no fucking body. Because everybody that was supposed to love them left. Turn they back. They ain't want to have shit to do with them because they fucked up. And they like, ooh, fuck you. They not dealing with you. So we got to think about those people because they have a place in society too. You know? And I just want to
Yeah.
be a part of that in honor
That's
of.
true. That's true. And you know what? That'll be a blessing for you to even move like that. And
Okay.
create that type of company or something like that. Like because it's people out here that just like me that just made one wrong mistake and
Thank you.
we get persecuted for it. Like
Exactly.
but it's a lot of ways that a black man can move and he gonna catch one of them. He could jaywalk and catch one of them. It's it,
Right.
it's a trap. You see what I'm saying? And he
That
might
part.
not. And it's like we gonna take you out. We're gonna take you out your family household. We about to take you to somewhere else. And it's like you don't want to see me with my black queen. You see what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Because
And
you.
see, the reason why I named it Freeman, see, if y'all realize my son name, his last name was Freeman.
Mhm.
Freeman. So I think about free man. So I'm gonna capitalize the F and the M because it's gonna be free man. Because we need to free the man. We need to help the man.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be the Free Man Foundation. And that's going to be
And
my
you know what?
nonprofit in honor of my son and to help all these other young men that need second chances Some of these men don't know how to build credit. They don't know how to open a bank account. None of that stuff. They don't have bank accounts. They get out and they like babies because they got to learn to walk again. But nobody's holding their hand and say, I got you. Let me show you the way. And some of them ain't got no credit. It ain't even that they credit fucked up. They just don't even know how to get started because ain't nobody never told them.
Right.
But to
Right.
teach
You know
them a
what?
new way, that's like
My credit-
powerful.
My credit is like what 540. I ain't got nothing on it except hospital bills and things like that.
So guess what?
But-
It takes somebody like me and Shay and other people that know about credit and know how to build it and know how to get stuff deleted. That will be part of the program. You come in and we look at all of that. We look at wait. Let's figure out how to
Yeah.
get you started. First thing is you need
Yeah.
credit. Credit is power. First of all, you need a bank account because you need a debit card. All of the little things. You need an ID or you need a driver's license. You need the basics. Let's make sure you can
Yeah.
still get access to your birth certificate, your social security card, all of the baby steps, and then graduate from there with each person. So each person may be at a different level, but that's what the program
Right.
helps you at whatever level you're at. And then it ain't gonna just be me. I'm gonna have a team. We're gonna have the shades of the world, and all the other people that can say, well, this is where I can help the foundation. I'm gonna come in, and this gonna be the class I teach. This is what I'm gonna help and guide them with, because I can't do it by myself. I'm gonna need a
Right.
team. And
Yeah.
then even you,
Right.
Chicago, being a person that has been there, locked up, made a mistake, and made it out, you gonna be one of the guys that can come into class and say, hey, if I did it, you can do it. This is where I am in my life. I made that mistake, but don't beat yourself up. And this is what all of that's important, because the mental part is very important too. And you need people that they can relate to. I've never been locked up. But if I can put you in a class and you can 100% look at these young men and women and say, hey, I know what the fuck. Shay done been a correctional officer. She can come in there and say, I've been with y'all when y'all was behind bars and they used to kill me to see blah, blah, blah. You feel me?
Yeah. Yeah.
It takes the whole
And,
team.
and with your credit, you can get you a credit card. You need to start out with your credit card, a small credit card, and start building your credit so that when you are ready to buy a house, you're not just at the beginning of starting your credit. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And my girl, she just did that for hers. And I'm like, okay, I'm about to do that, but I'm in the process of doing that. But my main thing is like just focusing. Like if I could just tap into my potential, the person that I know I am, and a person that I know everybody know I am.
Chicago. We got to start with your mental stability. Without that, it doesn't matter about anything else. Like you're dealing with a lot. You're dealing with abandonment issues. You're dealing with, and that's why you cling to every woman that you with, because you lost your mom and you lost people that you felt like should have been present in your life, and they're no longer here. You're so afraid of losing anybody else, so you gravitate in an unhealthy way. So it's okay to love somebody and to want to be around them, but when it's in an unhealthy way, it's not okay. But in order for you to understand that, you have to become healthy. You have to become better within yourself. And unfortunately, but fortunately, I know this sounds crazy, and I'm about to say this. Right now, you're in the thick of something. You're already in the middle of something. Because if you didn't already have your queen, I would say you need to be by yourself right now. Because you're no good to nobody if you're not good to yourself. It's been times in my life I needed to be by myself. I promise you. With everything in my body.
I didn't know how at one point.
I needed to be. Yes. And I didn't get it. And I used to cry when I get lonely and say, God, my ancestors, why? I see everybody else in love, everybody else married. Why am I by myself? I thought it was something wrong with me. But then this is deep, but this is my own personal relationship with God and what he showed me. He was like, I got you by yourself for a reason. I'm going to strip you of everything that you got because you are not focused on me. You're focused on and idolizing people, trusting people, and you're not trusting me. I should be your number one focus. So because I couldn't get your attention when I gave you everything, then I'm going to strip you of everything. And then now I'm all you got because they're going to leave you. So I'm all that you can depend on. And I want you to remember that when I give you back and restore everything I took from you, that I need to always be number one, the number one focus.
Numero uno.
And you know
Numero
what?
uno.
And you know
And
what?
I had to get to that place in space. But it
You
was my
never,
journey. I lost everything.
you not lying about that because it's like, especially if you put a person on a pedestal and it's like you know me, boy. Like, you know,
Mhm.
I'm spiritually connected to him. Like I know you, but I end up putting a woman on a pedestal and it didn't work out. And it's like I loved her more than I love myself. And it was
Yeah,
just
you can't do that no more. Matter of fact, you cannot put her first. Unless she's your wife, then she becomes before your children. But because you're a father first, because that woman is not your listen. When I say your wife, it has nothing to do with the paper. I tell people that every day. Thank you for the heart. I want y'all to be clear when I say when I'm saying what I'm saying, because people get confused when I say your wife or your husband. It has nothing to do with the paper. When you go before God or whatever you believe in, and you ask for this permission to be with this person and for y'all to be one, and the universe, your ancestors, your angels, and whatever you believe in gives you permission, then you are married at that point. But a
yeah,
lot of times people don't go in the spiritual realm to get permission. They just feel like we're going to go get the piece of paper and that's just that. No, you need to ask permission because just because you want something doesn't mean that that's for you because they can deny it and say no. And then when you do it, whatever the outcome is on you because they
yeah,
never gave you the blessing for that.
exactly. Yeah, yeah, you're right.
Once they
Talk
give
that
you
talk.
the blessing, then that's when that person becomes your spouse, like your significant other, your wife or your husband. Has nothing to do with the worldly piece of paper. That's for the government to keep track
Because
of
that's
your
a
shit.
business
It's
contract.
all in your business.
And that's
Exactly.
a business contract with the government involved in y'all
Exactly.
business.
Exactly. But it ain't
That's
got nothing to do
a
with y'all
legally binding
spiritually
contract.
and how people became one. Because back in the day, it wasn't no fucking courthouse with a piece of paper, but plenty of people was married.
Yeah,
You feel me?
yeah, yeah.
So that ain't
That's
what I'm
for the
talking about.
government to
But what I'm
do.
saying to you is you can't be the best person for anybody if you are not the best person for yourself. And I honestly believe, Chicago, you're fighting with yourself right now
I
because
am.
you're trying to really figure out who who you are and who you want to be and how you want to navigate through life. And then you got the difficult challenge of being a father and trying to be a husband and trying to be, and that's a lot for you right now. And I know it's going to be even more a lot for me to say, leave all that and just do you for a minute so you can understand you. But I know you can't do that because you're already in the thick of it. And that's the challenge because when you are already in the thick of it and you're trying to figure out you, it's easy for somebody to get hurt. It's easy to make the wrong decisions and a lot of stuff because you're not thinking from a standpoint of it's just me. And every decision I make is predicated off of me.
Right, right.
And but I'm gonna help you as best that I can get navigate through it, even though you are in the thick of something, but you're still trying to figure out where you want to be in relation to yourself.
Yeah,
That's
I
the
thought
challenge.
it at first. I thought it was music. Like I'm like, okay, I'm cold with this music. Okay, that's what God put me here. But it's like that don't make me happy no more. So I stopped doing it. I'm like, skip it. You feel me? So I just, it's just like the only thing that makes me happy is like just being at home and just being by myself. Like I'm just,
Right.
like let me collect my own thoughts. You feel me? And get myself like, cause if I'm wounded, I'm gonna patch up myself. My girl can't patch me up. My family can't patch me up. I'm gonna heal myself. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I just need to
Yeah.
be in a collective space where I'm comfortable and I'm gonna get me together.
I
You
know
know,
you are. I believe in you. I know
and
you are.
that's deep. That's deep, and I appreciate it.
Yep,
I
you're gonna be okay. It's just
appreciate it.
sometimes the way that we navigate and get where we need to be ain't always the way that everybody else get there. But the
Yeah,
bottom
And
line
sometimes we
is
go the
you are
long route.
mature enough. Oh, go ahead, Shay. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say sometimes we go the long route while thinking that we going the shortest route. Have you ever been in traffic and you be like, you know what, I'm gonna take this shortcut right here because I know I can cut across here, and then you take the shortcut only to realize when you make the shortcut that it was more cars over there that was taking the shortcut, so called, at the same time, and it took you longer to get home than if you'd have stayed on the path that you was already on.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
That's an analogy how you can't just always think that that you're on the right path, but just keep your head clear. You know what you want, and even if you don't know what you want, you need to figure that out. What makes you happy and stuff, and how to make your queen happy. Indeed, if y'all are going to move forward like that, and so y'all don't have any kids together.
yeah. I got a son with her. That's my son, but I took in her daughter, and her daughter older, so that's my baby. We don't step on nothing but stairs. You hear me? So
Okay,
that's my baby.
right.
You feel me? So
Hey, y'all,
yeah,
show me
Okay.
some love. T, y'all need to hit them goddamn. I'm listening to y'all. I'm talking to the other people over here. Tap, tap, tap that screen. Give them motherfucking hearts. Y'all become my fan and motherfucking drop them gifts. What are y'all doing over here? Are y'all asleep? I'm trying to get to 5K. Let's go.
share them
I'm
lights,
about
man.
to
Y'all know what's going on over here. This real convo.
real
You know,
combo.
y'all
Y'all
know
better
what's
be
going
enjoying this shit because ain't nobody
on.
giving it to you raw like this for real, for
No,
real.
no,
And
not at all.
I'm about to play this goddamn song because I've been told I'm a street runner. So let's see.
Uh-oh.
Hey, this some deep shit. I do
You a
not own
freak.
the rights to this music. I do not own the rights to none of this shit.
Ain't
Oh,
on this shit.
that's Rod
Girl,
Wave. Yeah, I heard that song before.
she said, "Run she a track star."
No, that ain't it. That ain't that
Huh.
song. That's Rod Wave. Right
Oh,
there.
wait a minute. Okay,
Hey,
my
hey,
bad.
hey, hey, let's
I
go,
thought this
y'all.
was.
Hey, that's some deep shit, baby. We all done been a street runner. Y'all better quit acting. Y'all acting too much. Come on, be real about this shit.
So scared to fail, I'm calculating my every step. Gotta watch my back and
Mm.
keep my scrap, but nonetheless, I think about you when I'm gone. Wishing I could go, probably home. Wishing someone come and love you how they supposed to. I hope you see this letter for it's too late. I hope chasing my dreams don't get in the way. I play these struggles in my office for my hustling ways.
Play my struggle. Oh, and what? What he say?
You heard?
Can't go back broke, they wanna go, that's all that's on my brain. Fuck you, I hate you, then I love you. Can't believe you. She said I love you, but don't trust you, can't change you. I just hope you don't hit hot
Hey,
day, let it crash and burn on the shade room. Straight runner,
street runner.
running sometimes.
Stop running sometimes. He said, I'm in your city tonight. And these lights make me feel so inspired. He talking about shit. Why you street running? I'm thinking about you. I'm in your city tonight. That part. You feel me how that works? Love doctor.
Oh.
Oh
How
yeah,
you doing?
yeah. I
You know
understand.
you know how I get down with it. Have you been listening to the conversation I'm having over here with my friends? I got Shay in the box on my other stream. I got Shay Jim Dropper. I got Chicago God. And we've been real open and transparent on this conversation. How you feel about it? You been in here listening? Oh shit.
Nope,
They laughing over there.
they won't listen.
Oh, he wasn't listening. It's okay though. But we've been talking about a lot of real life shit. So how has your day been, love doctor?
Oh, that's his name, Love Doctor. Oh, his
Yes,
baby
he's
good.
they say, oh, his name is love doctor. They feel like you got all kind of advice.
Okay.
Come
I
on,
need to
no.
call him and
Come
ask him
through,
about my
little doctor.
relationship.
Okay, come through, little doctor. Come help me out. Shit.
Love, they need some help over here, baby. They need the love doctor. I'm gonna have to market out your services. Can I get a commission? Can I get 5 cents on every dollar? Y'all stupid.
That man charged me $100 for a consolation. He playing.
Y'all stupid. Can you hear them, love doctor?
Okay.
Wait, I gotta make sure I turn this volume up on my phone. See, they don't understand the love doctor. Oh, you can hear them just fine. Huh?
No, we on the computer, right? We not on the phone.
Yeah, y'all on the computer, but he on my phone because I'm in the big O live. So he in the box on the big
Right,
O.
but if you want him to, but if you want him to hear us, you would turn the volume up on where the output of where we coming
No, he
from,
can
not
hear y'all fine, but I want to make sure y'all can hear him fine. He can hear
Oh,
y'all.
Oh,
we
okay.
can't hear him at all.
Oh, love doctor, turn your volume up on your phone because my volume is up real high and we can't hear you. Please.
Put the
Can
mic
y'all
by
hear?
the phone by the mic.
Wait a minute. Okay, let me put the mic by the phone. Okay, hold on. Say something, love doctor.
Yeah, we can hear you.
That's the love doctor. So love doctor. So look, y'all making me laugh now. See, love doctor, don't pay them no mind. These are my special friends that I've been knowing for a minute. You know, he like what? Anyway, but we was over here talking about relationships and life. Wow, we've been talking about a lot of shit. You just gonna have to dive in wherever we are because I can't even go back because this shit been organic, huh?
It ain't no fixing that. It's just all right. Look, let me shake ship some shit real quick. What
Okay.
y'all think about this war in Ukraine?
I think it's gonna eventually trickle down to over here, cause
So you think
the people back against the wall.
it's gonna turn into World War III?
Yeah, because the people back against the wall, and they either gonna make NATO shit or get off the pot. Cause like the man said, I don't need no ride out of here. I need some support. I need some more ammo, some more help, and this and that. And he wanted them to declare a no-fly zone, and that no-fly zone. If NATO declares it a no-fly zone, automatically, once Putin send one more thing over there, then they will consider an act against NATO, which automatically would be a war crime, which boom will jump off World War III.
Okay, you think this? Look, this is what I get off the man when I looked at him and how he was meeting with people and he was at one piece of the table and the other table all alone. I'm thinking the man's sick somewhere. Like he just don't want to be around people, or he got some type of internal disease or
He a
something.
No, he ain't stick like that. He a communist who wants to run everything, and he good. All he want to do is lie. That's why they don't start telling them people over there talking about this. They can't report on Facebook or nothing that Russia. They can't say nothing basically in public or on no type of internet that Russia is actually on the offense. They trying to make it seem like they're on a military, what do they call it, a military exercise or some shit, and that it's not really a war, and that the people of Ukraine they're trying to save them. And it's actual people that done came on the news and said that their parents are over there in Russia and ain't even believing them, that they like, now, mom, now, dad, it really is a war, and they are killing innocent civilians, and they talking about Russia is like, no, we not, y'all lying. And these people are believing the Russian media over their own children and stuff. It's crazy.
Okay, so let me ask you this: do you feel like the United States should have mind their business?
The United States ain't gonna ever mind their business for the simple fact of it's oil and resources involved, and they want their hand on the money. That's
Them
all
all
it is
facts.
to it. They ain't gonna mind their business.
Yeah.
They want their hand on the money.
Mm-hmm. Them all facts. But do you? Okay, another question I got for you. Do you feel like
What do you think?
me personally? I feel like
Yeah.
the United States is barking up a tree that they don't want their hands in, because at the end of the day, you still got prophecies in the Bible that gotta come and be fulfilled. And now it's like, like you said, in the last of days, it'll be rumors of war. So now it's like, what is you trying to do? Like create a prophecy? You see what I'm saying? What you just
Right,
want
because
the most
if you
evil?
know, Visa and MasterCard done pulled out from doing business over there. So Visa and MasterCard is a no-go. Did you know that?
No, I didn't.
Yeah, they don't went that far. Yeah, over the weekend, Visa and MasterCard done went and they pulling out. And trying to think who else.
I heard
It's
about
some other stuff that's been going.
two Chinese banks. They pulled out too.
Well, them as far as China goes, them banks, them Chinese banks, I think that's probably just the front because they like Putin and they don't give a damn about us.
That's what I was thinking too.
But
Yeah.
it's all propaganda. But like what they doing over there, and with them having doing them taking care shutting down them nuclear plants and shit, that's major stuff. That's some major shit because they are taking over a bunch of stuff. They holding these people at gunpoint, making them still run them nuclear power plants and stuff.
Yeah, I heard about
I
that
was gonna
too.
ask Sweetness what she think, but she's talking about something else over there, I guess. But yeah, they done took over. I think that they were working on the third nuclear power plant, and they also have I think they've taken over two cities so far, and so
Yeah.
this shit is getting real ugly.
So look, let me ask you this. One more quick question, man. Do you think it's gonna result in a nuclear war?
I hope not, but Putin is
Can y'all
unstable,
hear
and he
me?
don't
Can
give
y'all
a
hear me?
fuck.
Yeah, we can hear
We
you.
can now.
Okay, so my best friend is on the other live, and he was sharing. I was sharing with the people in the other live that it's crazy to me and us how 1 minute somebody want to be here, and then the next day they check themselves out, and they don't even want to be on this universe anymore, and how dangerous that is. So he was sharing a something that somebody that he knew and what happened to them. So tell me if y'all can hear them. T, speak as loud as you can so they can hear you, please.
Let me go another chicken, bro.
Can y'all hear him?
Not really. Say again.
Okay, say something else again, T.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah. Go ahead.
What I was saying was I
That,
had a homegirl that committed suicide about 3 years ago. And the reason why she committed suicide was nobody didn't believe her that she got raped, and she felt like she was in this by herself, you know. And I could do so much. I was there, but I wasn't there because I was working a lot.
No.
But it kind of fucked with me the wrong way, but I couldn't. I feel like I failed her too. Not society, but me too, you know. And that was a hard pill to swallow.
yeah.
You know?
Yeah. That's horrible. I'm sorry to hear that, man. Because I know that's gotta hurt. And
remember,
you
you
know,
said, was it you tonight, Shay, that said somebody? Oh, you said it was somebody that you knew. I mean, we're not, saying names, but you was like, they still feel bad because somebody. It was similar. It was in Texas too, maybe.
yeah.
And the person was reaching out, crying out for help, and I think the other person didn't see it. And then the person ended up checking out, and they really feel bad about that because they felt like, damn,
She saw it. She was like, he called her in the middle of the night, and he was drunk, and he was like, I'm gonna check myself out, this and that, and he was like, cause I'm just tired of this, I'm just tired of it, I don't want to be here no more. And then he asked her, did she want to hear the pow pow go off? And when he do it, and she was like, no, and she was like, you need to. I don't know exactly what she told him, but she ended up hanging up the phone on him, and he went ahead and did it.
So again, I'm gonna say this because Shay said this shit to me today, and it resonated with my spirit. The strongest person sometimes can become the weakest person.
Yeah.
So y'all look at me. Use me as an example because I have been told time and time again, you are so strong. I don't understand how strong you are. You are so strong. You are so strong. And I ain't saying that I have any thought of checking out, but I'm just saying, don't ever think that it's impossible for
Right.
me or anybody that
You have to check on your strong friends. I've been told that
you gotta
too.
check. And you gotta get on their fucking nerves because sometimes what I do, because I'm the type of friend, when I'm going through shit, I would not answer the phone because I don't want to fuck with nobody. But if you constantly calling and texting me, then I feel obligated to respond. And then based on my response, if you really know me, will let you know where I am mentally. Because if I normally give some great responses and I'm like, yeah, I'm okay, I don't want to deal, then you already know, wait. This person could be in a 911 situation or they could be in danger. I need to make sure you okay. No, fuck that. Call me or I'm coming to see you. I need to know what the fuck. But we don't research enough because what we hear time and time again. I just talked to the person. They didn't give me no warning. They said they needed space or whatever. Certain keywords. I need space. I can't deal with nobody right now. Like certain things should make you feel like if that's out of the norm for the person that you deal with, you need to take that shit seriously.
Yeah, because I mean, like you said, it's keywords, and it be like the person will be like talking normal to you, but if you know this person, you will know like something ain't right, you know.
And I'm
And
gonna tell you, there was a lot of stories in the headlines recently, and these were not people that I personally knew, but fucked with my mental. When I think about that beauty pageant that was on Extra or whatever, and
Yeah.
she jumped and leaped,
Beauty pageant
and
winner.
she leaped in New York over a fucking railing and like come on now, like, okay. I'm not saying any method of suicide is the best method. But when you choose to know that you're going to dive to your death, come on now. You know that's going to be tragic. Like, on the way down, your life is like, come on. You just might as well just pull the pow and be done with it. That's the easier way than you fucking dive into your death. You feel me?
Yeah.
And for this person that we see every day on TV, and I get it, TV is what it is, but I'm just saying, how could
But you gotta realize
somebody in her circle miss the signs because she was on Extra? Y'all missed it. Somebody who was close enough to her, whether it was her sister, her brothers, her mama, we talking about just her immediate family. Somebody should have knew she was in trouble based off a conversation or something. But what happens is we get so busy and caught up with our own lives, and it's okay because that's the natural thing, until a week will go
and all
by
we
and
do
we
is
don't check
text
in with the
people.
people that we love. So that whole 7
And
days that she could have been in trouble mentally, that nobody called her because they see her on TV on Extra, and they thinking she good, but she really wasn't. And nobody that was close to her in her personal life checked in on her, was them 7 crucial days that she was like, nobody gives a fuck, and I ain't giving a fuck either. She was talking to herself. You got to think about, in order for you to take your own life, let's dive a little deeper. That's some demonic shit. You are not yourself because that wasn't what you was created to do. You do not have the choice or the right to take your own life. So when you do, you are acting outside of the elements of life. Okay, I don't care whatever you believe in. Let's just keep it 100 with that. I don't care what you believe in. I'm not about to go there with nobody. I'm just saying that's the one thing universally we agree upon. You are not supposed to take your life.
No.
So when you do, you're not acting. You're not insane. You're not sane. You are insane. So if it's a split second that you become insane, you got to ask yourself, what was it that made you check out? And even if we don't have the answer to that, could it have been a word or somebody that called and said something that maybe could have helped with that? And you never know if you never tried. I think the guilt comes in when you know this person and you never even picked up the phone to at least have a conversation, because you didn't pick up the phone in 7 days. Like you say, it's called welfare check. I know we
but
get
it's a
big.
lot of people that text that all they do is text. They
Yeah,
don't have
these
time to
fucking
call.
texts. These texts ain't the same. Don't motherfucking text me and you checking in on me, because I can text you back I'm good, but you can't feel my energy with me saying I'm good, can you? Because if so, you got a gift that we need to talk about.
No, not
Pick
at
up
all.
that motherfucking phone and say, I'm a buzz the shit out of you till I hear from you, because what's up? I haven't talked to you. I need to
hear your voice. I need to feel your energy.
Yes.
That's how but you know what? It all comes to you having a strong team around you. Because if you got weak people around you and you become weak and you was the strongest out the team, that's what's gonna happen.
Because just like recently, this lady in Gwinnett County in Atlanta got 1, 2, 3 children. All of a sudden, she performs a murder suicide. Her best friend say, I just talked to her the day before and we were talking about getting together with the kids, and my daughter was her son's best friend, and the neighbors like, we found her because maybe we didn't see the signs. And I ain't saying the signs are always there. I'm not trying to put that guilt on anybody. But how can a sane person, in a drop of the dime, a child that she loves, she's on her Instagram. I went to her Instagram because I'm trying to paint the picture too. Like, how could this woman do this? Like, how? I don't know her, but let me try to understand her. And I'm looking for shit that could tell me that she was in trouble. And I didn't see the sign because she was so proud of being a mother. But you kill your son and then turn around and kill yourself, and your daughter wake up and find her brother trying to live and the mama already dead, and then the brother died at the hospital, and everybody's trying to figure out what the fuck happened? Like her? Like how and what? And
Yeah,
we
that's
keep hearing this
crazy.
shit so much. Like, what the fuck is happening? What
I
makes
mean,
people? What the fuck?
you also this another thing too, and I
Come
just
on.
gotta put this out here on the table. You also have demonic entities that will jump
Yes.
in somebody's spirit and
Woo.
take them up out of here. And
Yes.
especially if they not prayed up, or they don't know who God is, or they not protected, it gets ugly. And it's like, well, just kill
Well,
yourself.
then guess what? We about to say that because those demonic spirits is on. They stronger than ever right now because they taking motherfuckers out. They taking
Yeah.
motherfuckers out right and
Uh-huh.
left. The people that you like, no, no, no. So I think that even
And it's,
though we got away from, and this is my opinion. I think the biggest influence of that was I never said that anybody needed church, okay? But I always looked at church as a fellowship hall full of sick
Right.
people because we
Yeah.
all sick. We
Yeah.
all looking for something. We all need healing for something. It's a sick house. I
Yeah.
never looked at church as we all going in here perfect because if that's the case, we don't need to
It's
be
a
here.
hospital. It's a hospital.
It's a hospital.
right.
So when you go to a hospital and whatever you're being fed in your flesh, it rubs off on you. It gravitates in your daily life all week long. Whatever you heard, the songs and all of that resonates with you. But when the big C word happened and people couldn't go to fellowship, they wasn't fellowshipping in their homes. A lot of people didn't even feed their spirit with that type of stuff. And now they are in a place of space of not even knowing, and now they're being attacked because they have no covering, no covenant.
Yeah.
And
Because
the
what?
social media is
Yeah,
not out here exploiting that type of atmosphere. Ain't nobody talking
right.
about feeding your spirit, feeding your spirit
Social
before you
media
flesh. Because if so,
is
they gonna get your
definitely
ass up out of here real quick because you talking the wrong language.
Yeah.
yeah,
Especially
social
if
media
he.
is definitely a problem because they make people feel um you feel imperfect. That's why so many people going and having plastic surgery. Do you know that during the pandemic they said that like nose jobs and all of these
Wow.
facelifts and stuff like that, there were lots of those that took precedent, and that there were that there was a lot of people that were going and getting all this stuff done to their face because they had been looking at themselves on all these Zoom calls and not liking the way that they look and critiquing themselves, and so the plastic surgery got on the rise as a result of that.
That's true.
Ain't that something?
We are
That's true.
in a warfare on a lot of levels, and a
Spiritual
lot of
warfare,
people
yeah.
on what I'm saying, they like, oh, here she go with this bullshit. I'm not trying to convince anybody. I ain't trying to make nobody feel however, but
I ain't trying to
goddamn,
convert
like, come on,
nobody.
y'all. If y'all don't wake the fuck up and realize that
Yep.
it's a war cry in this motherfucker. Like, come on.
And you know what?
It's
This
a
what they
war.
don't understand. God is powerful, but the devil, he came to play. He came to steal, kill, and destroy. And he ain't lying about what he said. You know what I'm saying? So if you don't know
Yep.
nothing about God, you're an open book. I'm about to snatch your soul as fast as I can because I know I got a little bit of time.
And
So
I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this for the people that's probably like, oh God, here they go about God. I'm gonna be clear with y'all, okay? I believe that there's more than God out there. But God is the foundation. But I believe that the universe has your ancestors and your angels, like you got a whole team. At one point in my life, I thought it was God and that was it. But I realized that there's other forces out there that help us. You got angels, you got Archangel Raphael, Archangel Michael. You got all these angels, and you could be an archangel and not even realize it. So there's a whole force. You got a whole team because some people have passed away that are your ancestors that protect you and make sure you good, and they make sacrifices for you and deals on the other side. You got your angels. You got people that have passed away. You got angels that was assigned to you at birth, but you got some angels that was assigned to you as they passed away that was in your bloodline. Those people help you. Okay?
that's true.
So all of it is your team. I don't want people to get caught up in the name. Because when we say God, people think, oh my God, they up here, oh, it's all about. I don't give a fuck. Whatever you call, whatever you feel. I'm not gonna argue with you about that because I know that don't get caught up in the name. Even though we say, oh, there's power in the name and this and that, and you gonna have to call the name and blah 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 blah. I'm telling you, that's my opinion. I don't get caught up in it. Because as long as you believe in something and you believe that there's something greater than you, whatever you call that thing, then I respect it.
But
Because
you
at
know what?
least you know that you did not create this, that it was
No,
someone else
it
that
it
created whatever the
it
fuck we living in.
it start with your
A
heart.
divine and
It start with your heart. Like if you can put a lot of stuff in your heart. You see what I'm saying? And it starts with your heart first. So if you truly believe in somebody or you love somebody, it starts with your heart first. You know what I'm saying? So it just don't, you just can't wake up like, oh, auntie, come help me. No, it don't go that way. Cause you didn't believe in that before you got put in that jam. You see what I'm saying? So it all starts with your heart and the desires of your heart. Cause sometimes you can have a bad heart and be like, okay, I'm just doing this for my own personal reason. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
It don't work like that. Because the universe will understand you before you understand the universe.
Mm-hmm.
So,
So
like I
true.
said, it's all about your heart. It's all about the love that you put out. Whatever you put out, you're gonna get back.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So if you put out negative energy every day, you just wake up mad, lips poked out, and just no, for real, and you just mad at the world, that's what you're gonna get back. Now when you continue your day, you go to work and all this, you're gonna get negative energy. If you put out positive energy, you look in the mirror and you say, oh, I can do this. I got
Right.
this. I think they call them what? Affirmations or something like that.
Oh yeah.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
So
And you put that out there, it's gonna come back to you. See what I'm saying? That's
and
why.
I say this every day. I always say this: feed your spirit before you feed your flesh. Feed your spirit before you feed your flesh. So when you first wake up, and again, let me be clear with this. I don't give a damn if it's I got this. You say that. I got this. I got this shit. Oh, it's me against the world. Hey, it's me. Whatever you say to yourself and it resonates with your spirit, then that's an affirmation. Ain't nobody saying that shit gotta be major in a book and you gotta have it all already. No, it's what resonated with your spirit and who you are. Okay.
Yeah.
So
That's true.
I'm about to share my morning affirmation with y'all. But again, let me say this. Your affirmation does not have to be written by you. It can be written by somebody else. So
Mm-hmm.
mine was written by a young lady that I admire. And well, I ain't gonna say admire, but I feel like it's dope on some levels. And well, we can't see you, Maruza. Bye-bye. I don't know what you're doing. But you in the dark fucking around. See, that's the thing about this other platform. Motherfuckers be coming in here
Trying to,
jacking off and shit. They be in these other countries
they do
like,
that over here too, though.
oh, they do?
They do it over
Well,
here.
baby,
Yeah.
over here fucking
Yeah,
off
that's
and
why.
shit. Ain't nobody
It
got
may
That's,
be
time for
more
that.
prevalent.
that's
It
why
may
you
be
gotta.
more prevalent over there.
Yeah, you gotta know. You gotta know who been on your page and know them. Like,
Oh no, what the fuck I'm gonna do is just goddamn block your goddamn ass and
When
then
they
be
in the
that.
back, when they in the backstage, make them show themselves, and then if
Uh-huh.
you know what the rest is.
Hold on, let me see, y'all. I gotta find my morning affirmation. Here we go. And I'm gonna read it to y'all, but again, I did not write it. It just resonates with me. So if you find something, a quote, a saying, or something that resonates with you, say that shit every morning before you feed your motherfucking body. Feed your spirit first, okay?
right?
That part. Y'all ready?
Let's go.
So mine go, I will hear the voice, the spirit of the Holy Ghost within. I will lead and not follow. I will create and not destroy. I am a voice for good. I defy the odds. I set new standards. I am a leader. I am the head and not the tail. I am above and not beneath. I am the lender and not the borrower. I am loved by God. I am chosen by God. I am protected by God. No weapon formed against me shall prosper. No weapon formed against me shall prosper. And every tongue that rise up against me in judgment shall be condemned. It's my season. It's my turn. It's my season. It's my turn. I'm healthy. I'm happy. I'm humble. I'm wealthy. I'm strong. I am a champion. I will win. I will never be broke another day in my life. I will never be broke another day in my life. And I will live the fullest of life and all God has for me. That's my morning affirmation. That's what I speak in my spirit when I get up.
Okay.
Because no
And you,
matter what the world throws at me, some of those words are going to resonate with me. And that's going to make me be like, I got to go. It could be never be broke another day. I am a leader. I am not a follower. Whatever the fuck. Something got to
Mm-hmm.
resonate with your ass. Come on now.
and you know
Ain't nothing to plug.
what I tapped into is what you say.
Come on, y'all. I'm trying to get them
God is
5.
my protector. That's what I
Yeah.
tapped into.
Now
Like,
I wanna read another quote. I want to read a quote to y'all. How can a fool live by the golden rules in a crowd that won't play fair? I'm gonna repeat that. How can a fool live by the golden rules in a crowd that won't play fair? Can y'all tell me what the golden rule is? I'm gonna wait a minute because I want y'all to tell me.
me, honestly,
What is the golden rule? People
selling
talk
your
about the golden
selling
rule.
your soul, selling your soul for money.
No. What's one of the golden rules? What do we hear all the time? One of the
Do
golden
unto
rules of
others as
life.
you would.
I'm
So
lost.
you might say,
Y'all
treat
going
others
over
Among,
how you want to be treated. Treat others how you want to be treated.
yeah.
So
Oh,
when I
Do unto
said the
others as you
golden
would have them
rule,
do unto you.
exactly. So I'm a put that phrase in there, and now you're gonna get it. How can a fool live by the golden rule, treat others how you want to be treated in a crowd that won't play fair. That means you've been taught all your
They
life,
ain't trying to do.
treat motherfuckers how you want to be treated, but they ain't doing that shit to you. So how
Right.
can you live by that standard when the world and where we live and who we are, nobody else following that rule? They ain't following the golden rule. They ain't playing fair. They ain't treating you how they want to be treated, because most people don't want to be treated fucked up, but they treating you fucked up.
Right.
That's right. That's
So
right.
let's keep it 100. How am I expected to play by the golden rule in the world that ain't playing fair? Ain't nobody playing by that shit. Ain't nobody like treat others how you want to be treated. What? I'm treating you nice. You ain't treating me the same. Let's talk.
No, because at the
You
end of the
ain't doing
day,
it.
if you get to treating somebody how they not treating you, you consider it a goofy or a clown or a lame, and you stick out
Simp.
like a sore thumb.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's and especially as men, and especially as black men, they want to treat you as a lame because and it's ridiculous. Even with my son, um, you know, he don't have people try to say, oh, you don't cheat on your girl, you don't do this, you don't do that, you crazy, and you acting like a lame, and you this and you that, and it's like just because he don't want to be out here being promiscuous, because yes, men and boys can be promiscuous the same way girls can be, but I don't know why people get that in their mind that it's just a female type thing, and it's just ridiculous how people just do crazy stuff. It's
It's
just
like if I'm not,
ridiculous.
Well. Let's keep it 100. In this day and age, females are more aggressive than the males. So if you was to talk to your teenager son, most of the women are throwing their pussy and they self at these young boys. Meaning, like even when
yeah,
you go to a party and back in the day, a guy would ask you on the dance floor, and even if he grind and slang his dick like it flapping up against your ass, he was dancing with you pretty much all night, sweating, damn deodorant coming off or whatever. But now you got men that will lean up against the wall and the bitch would do a split and everything on his shit. And he ain't did shit to earn that. He just sitting there like, yeah, I got it like that. These women are extremely aggressive. They are
they
too
up.
And they
fucking
doing it under the
aggressive. They ain't
guy
giving a goddamn
and
man
doing
a
it.
chance to be a goddamn man. Let's just keep it 100.
But the
And you
problem
know
is
what?
that they're doing it under the guise of women's lib, and that ain't being liberated. That's called being a whore.
That's
Okay, being
exactly what it
liberated.
is.
Don't
Like,
try to put that under no fucking women's
Tap,
lib. No,
tap
that ain't
that
no
in
none of
your
that.
fucking radio. Did y'all repeat that, Shay? Cause that shit need to go
That ain't no
viral
woman's
right there.
lib. That's called being a horror. Okay, that ain't no women's liberation. That's being a horror, baby. You
That
and then
whoring
look,
yourself out, slutting yourself out,
if
cucumber
you
that
and
just
part.
pussy and all this and that,
did a
and
split on
then
me, you think I'm about to marry you? And you just did a split in front of the whole party?
That part. You think I'm
and
about to marry you and you
then
did a split on my dick? Go on, tell the truth,
but
goddamn.
people
Come on, man.
think about all the people that was mad at Lil Boosie cause in the pandemic he was put your pussy on live, I'll give you $1,000. Put your pussy on live, I'll give you $1,000.
No. That's
Why
one
the fuck y'all
motherfucker.
mad
They
at
better not
Boosie?
ever say shit about
Why you
Boosie.
gonna be mad at
Ever.
Boosie?
Y'all better
Why you
not
gonna be
ever
mad at
say
Boosie?
shit
Cause
about
y'all the bitches
Boosie.
that was
Cause
doing it.
I ain't mad, because I would have been a goddamn madam in the room helping these bitches put their pussy online, because y'all dumb as fuck. And if y'all trying to do it and he willing to pay for it, that's why he was able to pay for that shit, because he knew y'all dumb assholes was gonna follow it. I
You
mean,
know what
Lying
though?
enough to put it on live. Some girls say
y'all
they
was
didn't
gonna
get
do that
paid though. I said, oh,
We living in a sexual world. With
It's a
And you're
sexual world.
hypersexualized. They sexualize little kids. Look at the clothes they making for little girls and shit. These little
Yeah.
high heels and
Mhm.
red lipstick and the little short skirt. They making a mommy outfit and
Hey,
then
play
dress
with your
the child exactly
mama.
how the mama dress.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then
And
dressing these little girls like horrors, and then wonder why they putting their pictures online and the pedos are going crazy for it. Cause your stupid
Right.
ass advertising your baby, you silly bitch.
and you know what though?
Cause they think that shit is cute.
It's a sexual world, but it's also it's a money world too. Cause the more money you got, the more pussy you can get.
Say
The
that
most sex
shit.
you gonna get: money, sex, and power. Okay.
Yeah. And look, it's
And the
a
more power
man
you
that
gonna
got
get.
a man that got all three things: his own crib, his own car, and his own money. He untouchable.
Hey, Jada. Right.
Cause
Exactly.
now I don't need you for nothing
Why
but pussy.
I can't see y'all no more? What the fuck? Hold on. I mean, keep
You
talking,
can't
but
see
I
us,
can't see y'all. No, it's like it disappeared.
and we still on the screen.
Yeah, I see Shay.
I still see us on the screen. Yeah, I still see us on the screen.
I don't.
You
It's
can
like I
click
don't
something
see shit.
and click the wrong button.
Keep
Okay.
talking though, but I'm trying to find y'all. If
But yeah,
But look,
they was mad at Boosie. They having Boosie demeaning women.
hold on. Hypothetically, if this shit gets confusing or end, or y'all think y'all can't hear me, and I think I hear y'all, just come back, okay? Because I don't know what the fuck has happened. I do not see
all
the
right,
stream,
say less.
but I'm here.
But just imagine they mad at Boosie. Oh, he demeaning these women. He reducing them just down to their pussy. Baby, they reduced themselves to it because he didn't goddamn me put them on his live. They got on his live and did that shit because they wanted to. That's just like all those chicks that was at Tory Lane's house for
DJ,
demon time and all that demon time shit. I'm sick of hearing about fucking demon time.
That's what these females and these niggas is living off of, man. That's why I say that's a spiritual warfare. Cause don't nobody when have you ever heard somebody say they was living off God time?
Right, and then on top of that, these people tripping me the hell out because they went like the one girl, this heifer went, got a PPP loan, knowing damn sure she didn't have no fucking business. Spent the money getting her fucking body done, and then now talking about, can y'all help me pay this money back because the feds on me? Girl, body had a GoFundMe.
Go on the bed. No, I can't. Oh, I see you now, Shay.
You know how it go. You know how it go. It ain't
I said this bitch.
If it's up, then it's stuck. If it's up, then it's stuck. If it's up, then it's stuck. Then it's up.
A GoFundMe.
Oh shit!
A GoFundMe.
Wait a minute. Backstage. Let me see. In the motherfucking building.
Okay, hey, Chi-Town.
Hey,
What up, my mans?
Can you hear us?
I think he muted or something.
Oh shit. I mean, I don't know how long he been backstage. I just happened to see it when I finally could see these screens, okay?
Oh,
so
damn.
if you been back
He
there
probably back up 5 hours, man.
He might be want them to sleep back there.
Go back and replay this shit. I did not know, okay?
No, she didn't know, man. She everywhere,
I did
man.
not know.
I did not know.
I did not know, huh?
I decided to do it differently than something tastes.
Oh no, shit! I can't even text him because I'm on my phone in the other line. Hey, Nikki,
quick question. Quick question. Who y'all think will win between? Because they had a versus battle between Mariah Carey and Beyonce.
What? I missed it. When was that?
This was at 7 o'clock
tonight.
Yeah.
No, I know you fucking
lying.
No, I'm not.
If I missed that.
Wait, Beyonce and Mariah Carey had a versus.
Yeah.
Did we miss it, Nikki? I gotta pull it up right now. Hold on. I'm about to pull this shit up on YouTube
all of
right
them?
now.
I didn't know Mariah Carey had that
86
many
of that
songs.
total?
She got so many
Hell yeah,
songs.
Mariah Carey got all them songs. Oh, my daughter say that's a lie. That is not, they did not have a verse. She say no, that's a lie.
So they didn't
Are
do it?
you wait, you didn't see it? So how you
No,
asking?
because I had to wait for my wife to come home. So, but and then I got on the phone with y'all. But I think the Latrilla thing, and I'm thinking they like 7 o'clock. So I'm like, okay.
No, they didn't have it. Oh damn. No, that's
Oh,
the
it
real
was
thing.
it was a promo.
That's what
No,
it's called. Yeah.
I don't see nothing about it.
I'm
So,
typing
but
it in
listen,
now.
who y'all think will win though?
Oh, I thought that was. Dang it.
Mariah Carey.
Don't leave
She got
Beyonce out, man.
no,
Come
no,
on
no,
now.
no. Beyonce got the better image because Beyonce can dance. She's more seductive. She got more of the sex appeal or whatever. But when it comes to the vocals, Mariah Carey goes high, baby. Mariah Carey.
Yeah.
See, I
Yeah.
can't even go that high.
She
See,
get
I
busy.
sound stupid.
Yeah, she got the voice of an angel. I ain't gonna hold you.
And even though my daughter say Beyonce got more fans, you're right. But when we talking about vocals and songs, okay, Beyonce is a beast because she can put a production together. But
Yeah,
if we
she's a
talking
triple
about
threat.
okay, so but if we talking about toe for toe with them vocals, B can't hang with Mariah, baby. Mariah is Mariah, baby. She gonna out sing your motherfucking ass any day.
This right here was from December 17th, 2021. It says, in an interview with E! News, Mariah Carey shut down the idea of a versus battle with Beyonce. I love Beyonce, and I admire her so much as a performer for what she's done for the world and everything else, Carey said. I'd be
I'm trying to
disrespecting
get to
myself,
this
and I'm not going to do
5K,
that
baby.
because it's Christmas time.
Okay.
I knew that was a lot because
I don't even know what be going on the stream. Nikki got case, but I'm trying to get to the next star. I'm listening to y'all. T been in here quiet, Nikki. Where my best friend at? He been quiet. Whoa, Nikki sent the motherfucking chat across the motherfucking screen. God damn it. That's my motherfucking daughter. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm listening. I'm listening. This
your daughter did what?
She sent a goddamn jet across the motherfucking screen. God damn it. That's what the fuck
Your
I'm talking about.
Your daughter sent you a jet, girl.
Do it. Why the fuck you in my box, sir? I don't even know why that nigga was in my box. T, do you not see my motherfucking daughter? You about to let her outdo you, best friend? You better motherfucking show up. She sent a jet, not a helicopter, a motherfucking jet across the screen. You better goddamn click on her number and see what the fuck
that's
she
that,
done
That's
did.
that mother-daughter duo, girl.
5K, baby. Let's go, T. What the fuck you gonna do, T? You got my daughter outdoing you? We ain't going out like that.
Tell my sister I said hi.
Hey, D, your brother from another mother say, hey. She say, look at the top, baby. I see you at the motherfucking top, baby. My daughter ain't motherfucking playing. T, you better motherfucking level up. Tell T to motherfucking level up. If he coming for the bag, he better motherfucking come. Y'all, I swear I'm hyped, but Big O is the shit, okay? I am a host over there now.
You got me want to go over there.
Baby, the bag is over there, okay? The bag ain't over here. We having great conversation over here, and it's all handy and dandy, but the bag is over there, okay? And
you said bingo, like
BIGO, BIGO without the N, Big O.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay.
Baby,
Say less.
I am a host, and Shay is about to come in next to be a host. T, he probably don't want to be a host, but I'm just saying it's the whole bag over there. We ain't getting the bag over here. It's too hard to get the bag over here. So this is for purpose and whatever your mission is.
And do
But
you
if
know
you
you only need 50?
it
You only
ain't
need
gonna be
50.
right here. It's too
You,
fucking hard. I'm gonna come over here and get my bag and come back over here and talk about my mission.
and let me tell you, I heard you only need 50 subscribers on Twitch to get monetized. I said, what? Let me get my Twitch going,
Okay,
huh?
that part. Woo! Fuck it up. Nikki got cake. Tell Terrence to get with that shit. Terrence is my best friend and he quiet right now. Terrence, why you motherfucking quiet when my daughter is fucking it up over here? And I'm gonna tell you something else that's fun. Son, and you know, Shay, damn, the fucking left us. Unc is somewhere else and it's my fault. But Chicago
Okay,
God,
Uncle's fucking sweet.
Shay done been in the motherfucking live. I'm gonna tell y'all the fun thing is the gift drop across your motherfucking face. It's so much fun in seeing that shit. It's like exciting. You can play music, you can do what the fuck you want over there. You ain't got all these motherfucking rules. You do
Mm.
you do you. And you get paid. My goddamn agency, she make 25,000 a month on this motherfucker.
Jesus
That part.
Christ.
And she's saying, start off with setting a goal of 5,000 a month. Well, goddamn, bitch, I will do that if that's what I'm supposed to do. But you feel me? It's different than over here. Than it's over here. Thank
See,
you, Nikki.
that's why you need angels like you, so we all can win.
Okay.
That's why I be in this motherfucker like I'm up here like I'm sorry y'all, I'm over here. That's why I'm over here like that. God damn, motherfucker, why you keep coming back? But you ain't even got what the fuck? Listen, you about to be blocked.
And look,
Nikki or Terrence, y'all the only admins in this motherfucker. If that motherfucker get back in my box, y'all block that motherfucker out of here permanently, please. Thank
What's
you.
his
Cause he
problem? Is
trying
he
to
snowing? What's the-
no, he dropping in the box, waving from India or some shit, and he's suspect. I don't know what
I'm
the
talking
fuck.
about.
Oh, oh shit, oh shit, oh
See,
shit.
hey, we're
Wait,
we're gonna have to see him tomorrow, man.
wait.
He
Talk to
sleep.
us. Talk to us. Wait, let's be quiet for a minute. What? Uh.
leave that man alone.
I'm trying to make sure it's him. I just want to make sure it ain't the dog
Girl,
because
you
she
know it's
recording over here.
Uncle fucking sleep. You done put him in the backstage probably for 2 hours. He probably done text you and every damn thing else, girl. Uncle's
No,
not
I did
fucking with
not.
you
No,
no
no,
more.
he did not text me. He did not text me.
Hey, Uncle probably said he is not fucking with you anymore.
Wait, hell no. I'm fucking with us. He doing that shit on purpose.
I
He
don't know
doing
now.
that shit. He
It
doing it
sound
on
like
purpose.
he sleep.
No, it
Okay.
got louder when we said some shit. He was like talking louder. Come on now. He playing with us.
Yeah,
Girl,
hey,
Uncle sleep. Uncle said, fuck what you talking about, Jamie. You had him in the back for 35 years. It's a wrap. You got 2 damn bots in your chat, girl.
Huh?
You got 2 bots in your
yeah.
chat.
2 boxes.
2 bots.
Okay, Nikki, you be right back. Terrence. Terrence. No, he fucking around. He fucking with us. He fucking with us.
No, he ain't. He fucking
Ain't no
cut up.
fucking
He
way,
cutting.
because every time I get ready to talk, that's when that nigga act like he's snoring the most. Y'all know he fucking with us.
Child, Uncle get some good sleep over there. I sound like I need to go get my ass in the bed and try to catch some of them kind of Z's going around. Shit.
Oh, the fuck
Them
on.
sound
He
like
is
some
not
good damn
doing
Z's.
that.
Them sound like some good fucking Z's. I need something like that. I'm instantly done made myself fucking sleepy. I gotta
I
go get
do
some of
not
these Z's.
believe, and I plead the fifth He is not doing that. Okay.
I know one thing and two things for sure. I'm gonna be the only person to get some of these damn good ass Z's tonight. Fuck that. I'm gonna have to
No
hurry up
hell
and go
no.
to.
We gonna get them motherfuckers too. Oh,
I'm gonna get me some of them Z's. Oh shit. Boy.
Hey, you can't buy them. You can't buy that.
Yeah, I'm gonna girl
he
take
is
it
not.
off. You wrong as hell.
No, he is not asleep.
That's probably how
Supposed
your
to be
ass would do me.
Wait,
From
wait, wait. I'm
sleep.
about to wake him up. Wait, y'all start saying in his sleep. Chi-Town in the motherfucking building. Chi-Town. Y'all start saying it. Watch this motherfucker gonna wake up. Chi-Town.
Hey man. Hey man, get up. See?
See, he fucking with us. He doing that shit on purpose. See, it only get louder when you think that's what you want. See? Y'all believe that shit? He fucking with us.
I don't know.
Yes, he fucking with us.
You done left him back there for 35 years.
He gonna
Right,
wake
who
up.
knows?
Yeah, he been back there 35 years. He finna wake up and
He
cuss all
fucking
us
with
out
us,
your
y'all.
ass. You
He
need
is
to take
fucking
this
with
man
us.
out for the stream while he's snoring and getting his goddamn Z's. Because I'm finna go get me some good Z's like that. So don't say nothing if my ass is getting some Z's since you not threatened. You accused me of goddamn me getting some Z's earlier. And I'm like, damn, I ain't even getting no Z's. Because you know if I was getting some Z's, I'd
I
tell
love
you,
you.
hell yeah.
Talk to you later. Let me remove him. What? What?
You
What, Shay?
you know if I was getting some Z's and your ass gonna accuse me of getting some Z's early, you know what I'd tell you, hell yeah, shit. You know, I'll tell
Wow.
you that in a
I'm
minute.
going
If
to
I
end
was
this live and I'm going to be over here on that live. But remember again, even when you see the replay of this live, if you have any thoughts of suicide, please reach out to the Suicide Prevention Hotline at 1-800-273-8255. 1-800-273-8255. I'm not
and that's
saying
in
that it's
America.
a cure-all and a sell-all, but at the end of the day, at least reach out to somebody. Even if it's a friend, a relative, somebody, tell them you are in danger. And even if they don't receive it and they don't help you, you got other outlets of people that don't know you that will help you. That's what this hotline is about, because we just heard stories tonight, 2 stories that the person kind of said some things that indicated they needed help. But because you thought you knew them so well, you allowed them to go on their merry way, and then they ended up taking their life. So don't take for granted the people that are attached to you, the people that you love. Do not take that for granted, because they just may check the fuck out.
And
Okay?
check on your strong friends because a
Check
lot of
on
times
your motherfucking, check on your base. Yes, check on your strong friend. No, let's not say strong friend, Shay. Let's create a new narrative. Let's keep it 100. Check on your anchor. The motherfuckers that check on the motherfuckers that always be the motherfucker that you can count on, you can call and holding you down. Check on that motherfucker, because they the one that got more to lose and got more weight to carry. Okay, check on them more often. Don't think because they strong and you like, oh, you so strong, that they don't become weak. Okay, because they do, and that's when they need the others to come in and help rescue them. Okay.
because we've been
Chicago
over here.
guy, you snoring?
No, I ain't snoring.
Oh
I was about to say,
shit!
Ma, I love you, and Shay, I love you too. Y'all
Love
my
you
dog.
too.
You know what I'm
And it was
saying?
good talking with you. It was really good talking with you.
Yes, ma'am. And y'all
We
really
had a great conversation.
That's my
oh
son.
yeah.
And in a minute, I'm gonna go to bed. I'm just gonna be on this other stream for just a minute, and then I'm going to clock out and go to bed. So don't think I'm
Okay.
about to
I
be
gotta
up all
text you my
night.
new number too.
Yes, please do, because I don't know. Hold
I
on.
know.
Yeah, please
I got you.
text it to me.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I got
I'm
I
finna take my butt
understand.
to bed too.
Yes,
I'm
take
gonna
your
get some
ass
of
to
them
bed.
archetype
Call me
Z's.
in the
I'm gonna get
morning
me
'cause
some of
I'm
them
being up
archetype
in the
Z's.
morning.
good
Huh?
night, y'all.
Good night.
Good
I'm gonna get
night.
me some
I
Aunt
love
Z's.
y'all.
I
Love you
love you
too.
too.
Bye.
Bye, y'all.
Bye.
Y'all know I love these people. They are amazing. They always hold me down, and I love them to death. And I am about to end the stream on this stream. I'm gonna say self-love is the best love. Winners never quit and quitters never win. Please, namaste, namaste, namaste. Ashe, ashe, ashe. Please, hold true to that, and I will see y'all on the other side. That part. That part. Right. I'm trying to get my head motion right. That part.